Okay, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Explorers of the Unknown. Last we left off, you all pretty much just kill I don't know what to classify this thing as, a giant starfish. And you also more or less learn that surprise not surprise, the princess also has hidden royal guards that are making sure that the situation is all normal and you make contact with one of them. Following with the events that happened previous session, I understand that now Frisk and the rest of the party that were downstairs are heading towards, well, not really a doctor, but a medic to deal with Frisk's now injured hand. So that's where we left off. So that's where we start off for today. Frisk, Udira, and Curtis, what would you like to do?
First thing, because I am sure that uh, the last week Horn and Deltas wasn't here to see this mess of a color map. So here is the explanation, quick rundown.
Okay.
Red is the point of interest of people being captured, that has been captured. The token that we are moving is basically where we are at. Blue X are the restaurant that we know and we have went to. The yellow, yeah, the yellow is the surveillance owl, I say, by our contact in the inn. That's what I remember. Yes. Oh yeah, and the green line is magical district.
Hang on, wasn't there like the yellow stuff also meant to be the taverns?
What?
How many taverns are there?
Are they all taverns?
No. The yellow stuff is just where we saw the birds. The tavern.
Wait, the blue stuff is the tavern, right?
Yes.
The blue stuff is the
X
tavern
is
and
the
makan.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, blue is makan and tavern.
Okay, no problem then. So,
Yeah.
with that explanation out of the way, the three of you, what would you like to do? As well as Roger and Arish, I'll get to you two in a minute.
Okay, first, we gotta move to the correct voice channel because...
Ah, yes, we're in general. Move.
Also, someone drag Brandon.
Yep, hang on.
Yeah,
Let me pull him over to... Ta-da! Perfect, everyone's here.
Okay. Correct
the pop.
now.
Okay, so the three of you have just finished fighting this abomination of a starfish. Fleury is relatively unharmed, but she looks tired as all hell. What would you all like to do?
I need a doctor.
I'm going to assist him at the doctor because I was the one that asked a friend. Sev.
Have any of you contacted a doctor yet? Or Sev?
Sev. Last session I asked Sev, like, is there a doctor?
Alright, okay.
And then he's preparing at the safe house.
Okay, cool. So Fleury is gonna stand overwatch, which is gonna be the vanguard of the group, make sure there's nothing gonna jump you all. So what about Curtis? What do you want to do? What do you want to do, Curtis?
I was last session while they were fighting that stuff. After the fighting, I was eating with Fleury, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I just assume both of you are in the restaurant just having food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Shah and Udira and Chris was doing their science stuff. Yeah.
Ah, okay, no problem. All right, so this is after they come up and you realize that Frizz, oh shit, something has happened to his hand.
Okay, then I pay my bills, beat a due, and try and give Frizz some help to go to the doctor.
All right, sure. So all three of you are currently on your way towards said doctor. Please feel free to move the doctor. 4. Yes, thank you. I keep forgetting 3. Okay, the 4 of you are now on the way to the doctor. It is actually quite late at night now. Most of the street lamps have switched on. And again, there is a disturbingly lack of guard patrols as you head your way over. Even down in the back alleys, you don't see any official looking figures, which is quite weird. Arriving at the safe house is still as shanty as ever. The door is still closed. With a couple knocks, the door swings open, revealing. Let me grab a picture.
Jang, jang, jang.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's explore our chat, right? Okay, revealing this guy. You see again another white-clad armored person with orange markings, glowing blue visor, and a very weird protrusion coming out of his backpack.
I look at him and I go, "Pardon the intrusion. I actually told Sev about this, and then
He gives you a nod and beckons you all inside. He does a very quick, like, stepping outside, pointing his gun down the alleyway, making sure no one is following you all, and closes the door very quickly. He he leads you all over to the nearby table you all sat yesterday and gestures you all to sit down. So, as he sits down, he pulls out what appears to be a gun, and he sets it down in front of him. So, what appears to be the problem?
I place my hand on the table.
He takes a look at the hand, and he's like, "Ah, yes, that is pain. Did you cast a healing spell over the broken glass?"
I think I didn't because you were like, "Oh."
I
it's
think I
broken glass,"
remember
and
I
then it's like,
pulled it out, but I
maybe.
didn't cast
Yeah.
heal at all because I took in damage. I didn't, if I remember right. Is the token still at the previous map? It should have the minus HP already there
Yeah, let me have a look. See.
because I didn't write it in my sheet. It's all there. I didn't.
You are 67. I was 78. You have 11
Yep.
HP gone.
Yeah, yeah. So yep, I took damage. I didn't heal.
Okay. He looks over at you and is like, "Do you happen to know what caused this injury? I'm fairly certain you know." Yes. As he looks at you.
Yes.
Do you want the short version or the long version?
Let's go with short. I would like to get some sleep tonight.
I'm going to bring up a visage of the star spawn. We got into a bit of a tussle with this. I have never seen it in my life. It does have acid, and unfortunately, we tried to get that acid, and he put it in a jar. And
Okay.
I guess reactions happened, and the jar exploded.
He gives you a nod and he's like, "All right." He looks over at Frisk now. Frisk, you can see that this man, even though behind the helmet, he's not taking out the helmet, by the way. He looks quite concerned. And he looks at him. He pulls out his glove and puts his unarmored hand onto your forehead. He's like, "Do you feel unwell at the moment?"
I take a breath.
You
No
feel a
feet.
sharp intake of pain as you breathe in.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong.
All right, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is going to hurt. But first, let's deal with the glass shards. So he takes down his backpack and he opens it, revealing a very comprehensive medical kit. And he pulls out forceps, tweezers, and everything he needs. And he pulls out a bottle of some clear fluid and he holds it over your hand. Would you like a piece of wood or something to bite onto?
No, and then I take a piece of metal that is supposed to be from D3 armor, keep dropping and dying, and biting on it.
All right, so with that, he pours over the isopropyl alcohol over your hand. Please roll a Constitution save. Please roll a Constitution save, just for the heck of it.
Ow.
Let's see. Yeah, this much. I forgot to purge. Oh yeah, I forgot to purge.
It's fine. With the what's it called? With the piece of metal in your mouth, you don't scream too hard, but you definitely feel the searing pain as the alcohol touches your raw, exposed wounds. And then he begins plucking out all the pieces of glass with his forceps. Once everything is done, he pulls out a rag and he starts to rub in, and you realize, oh shit, the rag is also coated with alcohol.
Yep. This gonna be long.
Okay, then he looks over at you. All right, that's the glass shards done. Now I have to purge your system of the poison, I suppose it was, yes?
Mm.
All right, he reaches into his backpack and he brings out a fairly large needle with a syringe attached to it.
It's not the first time.
He looks at you, it's like, where do you want this? Where's the most comfortable place for you to receive this? I won't judge as he holds up both of his hands.
Well, it's the hand is already up. Just do the shoulders.
Shoulders, okay. All right, so he excuses himself and reaches a bit closer and pulls up your sleeve.
Mhm.
He pulls out another rag of alcohol and cleans the area a bit, and he says, "All right, in the count of three, I'll push it in. All right."
But he's just not looking. Josh.
All right.
I'm
All right. On the count of
gonna I'm
Yep.
gonna what do you call it? Take his hand and uh help him.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
something.
Sure. So the medic looks over at you. It's like, "All right, on the count of three, one, tap, and he's done."
I,
Oh.
kn- I knew it. I knew it.
God damn
This
it.
is a very common thing.
God damn it. I thought it was okay. You know what?
All right. He pulls out the needle. You barely felt any pain, and you feel more refreshed. You can feel like whatever toxins that were inside the stomach acids has begun. I begin starting to break down in your body. I can't speak today. Holy shit.
Don't worry, it happens.
All right. You feel a bit better now, and he looks over at you. All right, now to deal with the hand. So he grabs the cannon that he placed on the table and points it at you.
Oh no.
Uh,
It's a healing beam.
I'm fairly certain you know what this thing looks like, but for whoever who doesn't know, I'm gonna grab a picture. There you go.
Please tell me that I knew it.
With a
For once
push,
I knew this.
with a flick of a button, the machine comes to life with a loud metallic hum. The auto.
oh no, it's the dog's weapon.
Uh, the weapon comes to life, and a beam of green light hits your hand full force, and you can see the skin and wounds, everything slowly start to melt back to its original form, and your arm is back to normal.
I pull out the piece of metal I was biting. I said, "That is some high tech healing weapon, ish."
It gives
thing.
you a nod. Ah, yes, it's a rather new design that was recently brought to life from the Image Republic.
Image. Huh.
Yes.
Interesting.
Not all the technology we use comes from the Herbian Kingdom, even though most of our nobles and royalty would say that, but this came from Image. As he holsters it to his back, it looks like a freaking gun for all things considered. He gives you a nod and looks over back at the door where Fleury is standing guard. Right, if there is nothing else, I would welcome it if you would leave me to my sleep.
Before we go, I actually have a question about outside.
He gives you a
is
nod.
A dearth of guards, or anybody walking, for that matter.
Yes, we have noticed this as well, and frankly, we're doing our own investigations, but we have yielded no results thus far.
Is there any out of character? What's the word? Are we supposed to be in the hotels? Like, is there any lockdown procedures?
Oh no,
after a
there's
certain
no
hour?
curfew. This is not Malaysia. Don't worry.
That's the word, curfew. I was like, what is that word?
It's okay.
Okay. As I step out, I'm gonna do a quick sending to what is his name? It has been many days.
Which person is this? The
Horn.
receptionist? Horn. Okay.
I'm gonna do a sending to Horn. It's just 25 words, and she's just like, hey, if you're still outside, I think you should start maybe walking around with deltas. We're going to go back to the hotel.
Can I reply to that?
Yeah, 25 words. Let's go.
Oh shit! I have to do calculation.
Unless you are unconscious.
Yeah, I did rule in the previous session that after you having your food, you just went back to the hotel and get a food coma and just passed out.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking about diarrhea, but okay.
So you can choose to be unconscious or conscious, up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm conscious. With
Unconscious. Okay.
I am conscious.
Oh, conscious. Okay. No
Okay.
problem.
English is hard, right?
English is complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
What if
are
I
we?
was-
Am I currently with Delta outside?
No, Deltas. Okay, Deltas. You after you got down from the ship and you sat down, you were like, I feel sick. I feel really sick. At the point where you had to go downstairs and request Olivia for like 3 buckets so you can just vomit into there without spilling onto the floor. You are now soundly passed out, but since it's about like an entire day has passed and it's roughly nighttime now, I would say you are more or less awake already lah. You stir in your bed, you feel better compared to yesterday, and you smell the absolute horrible smell of day old puke in your room that's just wafting because you didn't open the window.
Oh, for fuck. Alright, I'm gonna open the windows and then go and
Alright,
probably
hang on.
go out.
You open the windows, right? Okay, so as you approach the windows and you open it, you can see there's like a pole that extends to the building next to the hotel, which acts as the whatchamacallit? The next door's punya laundry liner. Okay. So you see like several like birds, like pigeons and whatnot, perched on top of it. As soon as the window opens, you see them do the stereotypical like go straight up and just fall off the damn thing.
Yeah. God
Okay.
damn it. I can imagine just looking at it like, huh, okay. So
Alright,
just
you're awake
open,
now.
take a look outside. How's the situation like?
Alright,
So far, all good?
wait, when you say outside, are you looking outside the window or into the living room that you're in?
Outside the window.
Okay, it's nighttime right now. There are no guards, nobody's walking around. You do see that the Queen's Guard are doing patrols though, but it's like one-on-one lah, that's all.
All right. Okay, time to throw out the puke.
Okay. Alright, where are you throwing out this puke?
Where are the options to throw it?
Oh,
Well, you can go to the toilet, that's for sure.
Okay,
You can-
sure, why not? Let's just do that straight off instead of being over dramatic and throwing it out the window.
Yo, you're gonna kill someone, man. If you do
Exactly.
that. Alright, so you open the door. There is a private bathroom, but only 3 rooms has it. Unfortunately, yours didn't get it, so you have to use a communal bathroom inside the apartment.
Oh,
Opening the door to your room, you expose the entire apartment to your rancid puke. Not Delta, sorry. Horn, I'm assuming you're back at this point. Suddenly,
Uh-huh.
you are assaulted by the vile stenches of absolutely horrible day-old puke. Roll a Constitution save.
A day old.
Day-old.
Oh no!
Roll a Constitution save.
Oh
Okay,
no!
wait. My character sheet is loading. Constitution. Scroll down, damn it.
It's so bad, you can see the stink lines coming off of the damn thing.
What?
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Okay,
you
you're
made it.
fine. All right. With a nat 20, you feel yourself like you can feel the bile come out to your throat, threatening to add more to the already disgusting part. But you're like, no. Swallow big down. You're fine.
Yeah, I still-
Walking over, you see Delta's exit his room carrying 3 buckets with stink lines coming out of it.
I
Don't
look at it and all right, and I just
Don't
like,
ask.
do I need to help or do I just pretend nothing happened?
All right, so I would say that you didn't close the door to the main apartment room yet. So a few minutes later, you will hear Olivia going, "What's that smell?" as she shouts it across the goddamn.
And then I shout back, "Don't Olivia, save yourself!"
Save yourself!
There is a very loud thud. Wait, hang on. There's a very loud thud. Okay. She slipped out.
Wait, what?
You didn't hear that, man? Oh, hang on. Let me switch on noise suppression. Essentially, what you heard was the pattering of feet. Then
Closing doors.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
Well, you really set up your stuff already, huh?
Oh yeah.
Hey, not bad. Okay,
Alright.
so I just wash everything off, go to my room, make sure it's aired properly, and then I'll Just go with Horn and just say, oh, no, don't ask. Even I'm wondering what's happening. Let's just get out of here. I need fresh air.
I was like, all right, fair enough. Is it dinner time? Dean?
Oh, it's
Or-
way past dinner time. I would say this is roughly around close to midnight, maybe 11 plus.
Any of the taverns still open?
You're not sure, to be honest. Your team is still outside though.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Delta. I'll say, right. Let's get some fresh air. Let's hope one of the restaurant is still open. Um, can I still reply to Udira's message at this point?
I'm
I
going
would say
to-
at this point you would have received the message by now, so you can reply now, lah.
Okay, and then I'll tell Udira we're gonna head over to. Shit, what's the restaurant? Oh, again.
the crab. The crab is here.
The one that opposite us.
Yeah, it's here. It's
Yeah, that's the
crab
one. I say.
restaurant.
So I'm gonna tell Udira that I'm gonna bring Delta to that restaurant, and hopefully it's open, and we're gonna have some supper.
I hear
Okay.
this, and then I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Ah.
Udira, I feel the need to tell you this, right? As you were leaving, right, you noticed that they actually started to clean up the tables and start to pack in everything ready.
Yeah. Hopefully, I come across them on the way back.
Okay, so
Because
if you head back immediately after the whole medic thing, right, you will meet them like crossing the square.
okay, I'm going to wave them down, and
Okay.
be like, well, it's good that you're no longer sick, both of you actually. That place is very fancy. Also closing, but there are several inns, which I assume have taverns, which hopefully hasn't closed down. But more importantly, do you realize that there's no guards right now? At all.
There's no what?
Guards.
Oh yeah. So what? Are we temporary guards for the town now?
I have no idea. But
As long as I get free food, I should be fine.
I don't think we're going to get free food over there right now. They're kind of closing. Out of character DM, what time did the guy say he was going to do the whatever ritual?
Roughly like early in the morning after midnight. So you assume perhaps 1, 2 a.m. that kind of time.
And what time? When is the gifting ceremony?
You mean the princess gifting ceremony?
Yeah, is that like in a few days or
Yeah, a week from now.
a week from now? Okay. Yeah. If anything, I kind of want to be back here at 1-ish, but I'm sure we can look around for some taverns.
Mama.
Yeah. Mama. See, they got Maggie Goreng on it.
All right, so the taverns have already been marked out. Which one do you all like to go to?
I'm assuming not all inns have taverns.
You'd be correct in that assumption.
I'm gonna see if Olivia is still awake. Actually, no. People
Oh.
are clearing up, right? Which means the door's still open over here.
Which one? This
the
one?
crab place.
Just about, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna peek my head through, and I'm like, I know you're all closing, and I'll be back here. I don't know when the chef wants to do the ritual downstairs, but I was wondering if there's a tavern nearby. We're kind of still hungry.
Oh, if that's the case, one of the waiters will beckon you forward and just request the map that you're holding.
Okay, I passed the map.
All right, she points to this one.
Oh,
This one has a tavern.
Okay, thanks. And then
She gives you a nod. You can see that this lady is carrying like a stack of plates that is higher than her, and she's like very carefully trying not to drop everything as she walks by. She still had the balance to hold everything in one hand and point out to you on the map, though.
Okay.
Oh.
As I say thanks, I give her bardic inspiration in case something happens.
Okay, cool. All right, so where would you like to head off to now?
We are going to the tavern. Doo-doo.
To the
Okay.
tavern.
Sure. Fleury looks at you. I was like, "Oh, do you don't mind if I turn in for the night? I'm a bit tired."
Go ahead.
Sure.
She
Just
gives you a
take
nod and very quickly rushes over towards the hotel where she notices Olivia's outside just coughing out her eyes. And she's like, "Are you okay, Olivia?" Then she walked through the threshold of the door and she's like, "Nope."
I see this, and I squint, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
All right. In that case, you'll walk.
I'm just like whistling while walking away to the tavern.
I see this, and I'm like, my insight is very shit. So, nah.
All right. So as you are heading over to the tavern itself, the trip is uneventful. You do come across the rare palace guardsmen walking around, like checking around corners and whatnot, right? But nothing else really catches your interest. The night itself is quite calm. The stars are out. There is a bit of clouds, but nothing too interesting, no formations or anything. As you all arrive to the front of the tavern, you hear the sounds of punching and screaming, but joyous screaming.
What?
Joyous screaming
screaming?
is very disconcerting. I say as I walk through
All right.
the threshold.
All right, so let me describe to you what you see first. So upon reaching the outside the tavern, you find a really well lit, what's the thing called again?
Fire.
A
Lantern.
diner, no, a diner style building. So you see like large windows everywhere and whatnot. It's really well lit.
Hmm.
Upon entering, you see a crowd of people cheering. They have formed into a large ring. Directly in the center, you see what appears to be a boxing ring with what appears to be a golem in the center of it, punching the crap out of a random human.
Oh no.
All right, what would you all like to do? Inside the tavern itself, you see it's arrayed in the usual diner style, so tables all around the windows. You see several smaller circular tables going down the center and towards the right. And all the way towards the back, you see the counter area where you can see the tavern owners at the back preparing food and the lights. What would you all like to do?
What's the name?
The name, okay. The Ratchet Clanker.
Aw,
Ratchet
and
Clanker,
Clank.
okay.
Oh, Ratchet Clanker. Let me write that down.
I'm just
Going
gonna go
on,
take,
right?
I'm
Sorry?
just gonna go take a seat straight off, like one corner.
Okay. So at some point, as you take a seat, what's everyone else doing?
I'm uncomfortable, so I will find a safe place to also sit down.
There's a fight going on, right? In the middle.
Yes, the robot is soundly punching the living crap out of the human in the center. He's already curled up in
Oh
the fetal position. Like,
shit! um, uh,
Yadira, come join me. We had the quiet corner.
okay, then I'll stand as close to the ring and like entertain myself. I'm just gonna
Alright.
shout, yeah!
Well,
You know what? This is a split for me. Let me roll. Because,
Oh no.
because the one side wants to stand in the front, the other side, split that two personality.
all right, so Deltas and Udira find a quiet corner. What is Curtis doing?
Oh,
And I turn and I look at Curtis and I shout with her as well. I was like,
Oh no. Okay. All right, so we have a perfect split so far.
Frizz is going to go with them and scream.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
and I looked at Fritz and I go,
Yes,
and I
Curtis.
turn back to Curtis.
I joined. I
Oh,
joined them. It's
goodness.
like maybe adding some like battle music or something.
Battle music, Okay.
Mm,
Metallica.
All right.
okay.
Give me 1 second. I just need to pull out your character token so I can visualize who is where. Okay, 1 second.
Do you have a friend?
I don't. There's no battle map. This is just off screen for my own purposes. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Okay, so
When you have a bad day.
Okay.
I'm going AFK for a moment.
Yep, sure.
Middle of a fight.
all right. So since Deltas is going AFK for a moment, I will narrate the other group first. All right. So as you all approach the ring, right, the sounds of crunching bone become louder. And as you get closer, you manage to squeeze away past towards nearer to the ring itself. You can see the robot is going to town on this random person. Let me grab a
DM,
picture.
I'm sorry to break off you for a moment. I
Yep.
remember that the stormtrooper used the medic gun on me.
Yes.
Does that consider healing as well?
It's a healing, yes.
So I'm max HP currently.
Max HP, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so you all see this robot pounding the ever living crap out of a human.
Iron. Is it iron?
Holy
sorry.
shit!
Oh no.
How is
that's
he alive?
Oh,
God.
All right, the crowd is going wild. At some point, the guy that's curled up in the fetal position just raises his hands, and the robot stops his movements. And the tavern owner looks over, realizes that the fight is over, and declares, "All right, no discount for you," as he points over at the guy on the ground.
huh. Discount, he says.
All right, at this point, the tavern owner approaches to the ring and unceremoniously lifts up this poor, bruised, battered gentleman and just throws him off the ring. And he proclaims to the crowd, "Who is next to challenge the mighty robot for a 50% off meal?"
I did technically spend entire saving. You know, she's just gonna say that to herself.
All right, what about Curtis and Horn? What are you two doing?
I look at her and just come on, you can go in. Go in. Yes. Oh, Thorin is not there? Okay.
Peer pressure. No, he is here, isn't he?
Is
I
it
thought
Horn?
Deltas went AFK.
Where did Roger go?
Horn?
Horn, Roger, are you muted?
Roger?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Did Deltas and
He's
Roger
typing, he's
spoke?
typing.
I'm back.
He's typing,
Okay.
he's typing. Wait,
I'm back.
internet went kaput. Okay.
Okay.
That explains a lot. I was half expecting Roger to be like, "I'm next."
Yeah, dude, I was like talking and then I was like, what the fuck do I reply? I was like, hello?
All right. Okay, what are you doing, Horn? Are you joining in?
Okay, I look at Freeze and I look at Curtis. I was like, you guys hear that? Discounts.
I kind of spent all my money. Maybe I want to try. Oh, by the way, his eyes is open.
Oh,
Maybe I want to try. I don't know. The other part of me just say no.
okay. Freeze is like short, right? So I get down
Yes.
to his eye level and I say, listen to me, Freeze. You're out of money. This guy's gonna save you for the night.
No, I'm out of money, not you.
Fair point. Fair point. And then I stand up, I put my hands up, and I go, I'm next.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I should always stand up. Look, I should always stand up and be like, wait, what? You're joking, aren't you?
And then as you say that, I already climb into the ring and
Oh,
like
you.
walk around like Bruce Lee style, flick my toes.
When he goes in, because there's no rules has been mentioned
All right, hang on.
just
So
now,
as,
right?
as you raise your hand, right,
Mhm.
and you enter the ring,
No, can I do something when he raised his hand?
what do you plan to do first?
Because they didn't set something any of the rules, right?
Not
did they-
yet, but go on.
Yeah. Visual and somatic no need material. So I'm gonna pat on his back,
Mm-hmm.
and then is it no materials, right? Yeah, no materials. Touch his back, and then yeah, go for it. And then I cast heroism on him.
Oh shit. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, at level 2.
Okay. No problem.
I-
So, Horn.
I wanna pat on his other shoulder and I said, and I cast a blast at forest level.
Oh shit.
What the? You doing it? No, okay.
No, it's just one
Bless, no,
person?
bless. Higher
Oh,
level only gives more people. It doesn't make it stronger. So you only need to cast a
okay.
lower level bless.
damn it. But yeah, I cast blast.
Okay.
That's a
No
waste
problem.
if you cast a 4th level.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I
So
thought it-
as Horn very excitedly announces he himself as the next challenger, the crowd goes wild with even more screaming and cheering. Udira and Doctors, I feel both of you are just horrified.
I'm less horrified,
No,
but I feel
I
like
look. No, I look at Udira and be like, he's gonna die, isn't he?
well, he's not going to die because
Hold
I
on,
feel
hold on.
like
Hold on. Sorry, I just need to interject a bit. Udira, you recognize this robot.
It's
Since
the
you're from the
same one?
Image,
oh,
since you're from the Image Republic, you recognize this robot from the news articles you have seen recently. It is a form of unmanned war golem that's been deployed by the Image Republic in an effort to reduce what's that called? Creature casualties in warfare.
I look at it and I'm like, oh, I never thought we'd find one here. That's besides the point. I feel like Horn has had a day. He has tried to flirt with a giant dragonborn, and then he had a stomachache and went to bed. So I'm going to let him relieve himself through what he does best.
You know, that sounded so wrong from my perspective until you said the last thing, but okay.
Bro.
I mean,
All right.
you could join if you want, technically, but I feel like you've had a day. Delta.
Deltas.
Holy shit, I thought it was my internet.
No. Deltas, reply, please.
Deltas. Oh no.
It's his internet, he's gone.
His internet is
No, I feel like you really. Is he really gonna do this? Is he really?
Well,
Oh, yes.
Okay, as you say, is he really gonna do this? And you can see me doing backflips on the stage like
he seems
a
very
few
excited.
times.
Well, it's his funeral. I'm gonna enjoy my food.
Okay,
we order
so-
food.
Yeah,
Okay.
we order food. We want to get our food. I am hungry after
hungry.
puking 3 times in a row.
I had a beef jerky, a hongi.
Okay, so as soon as you all see Horn doing this, right, you can see that waitresses and whatnot start to come out from the back to take orders in preparation for the ridiculousness that's about to go down. So, what would you all like to order?
What is the special? How special? Something warm, something
Like a whole
hearty.
chicken.
He
whole
wants a
roasted chicken.
Okay.
A whole roasted chicken. Okay, they can definitely do that. As for the house special, there's nothing really too special. It's mostly Oberon Kingdom food, so it's like American breakfast kind of stuff, lah. Okay.
In the middle of the night? Okay. I will have a. Do you have bangers and mash?
What did you just say? Bacons and mash?
Bangers and mash. You know, sausages.
Banger,
mashed
sausage.
Potatoes.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Every time I hear, I'm so used to calling sausages frankfurters. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, sausages
Okay.
and frankfurters are two different things. Okay.
I'm very much aware, but I still eat frankfurters. Anyway, so she gives you a nod and very happily writes down your order and said, "What about drinks?" And she looks at both of you.
I'm just gonna have water, please.
Ew.
What ale? Okay, no problem. Would you like our down the hatch special?
Nothing too expensive, please.
Oh, it's just 1 gold for down the hatch special.
How much is it? Oh, 1 gold. All right, sure, give me 1.
How much is 1 gold? I'm fairly certain you should say 10 silver if that's the case.
Yeah.
How much is 10 silver?
100 coppers.
All right, so she gives you a nod and she heads off. Sooner or later, your food will come back. So both of you get what you all ordered. Deltas, as your food
Yes.
arrives, it's like the standard roasted chicken lah. Okay, and then the down the hatch special LA comes over and you see a barrel of LA placed onto your table.
Oh, it's a tower. Okay.
Oh, so it is
Well-
a tower.
Wait. I carry it. Udira, cheers.
I have my water and I'm like, excuse me, what?
Okay, so with that out of the way, we'll go back to the other group. So Horn, as you enter the ring itself again, the crowd goes wild, and then the tavern owner smiles very big. You see that behind the smiles like rotten teeth and whatnot as he pats you on the back. All right, the rules are fairly simple. No weapons and no magic. Everything else is free game. No devices as well. He points at you. You still in?
Okay.
Mm.
Did you say okay?
Yep.
Okay, no problem. All right. He pats you on the shoulder and he walks over to the bot and starts whispering into its quote unquote ear. And he steps
Okay.
out. Let the match begin. Roll for initiative. So there's no battle map for this, so
Okay.
Just fight.
just fight.
Let's see.
Let's just for the visual sake, it's a 3x3 square, so basically 9 squares only.
Oh,
Okay, I'm-
so there's only one square of movement every time you want to move somewhere, or you just ring around Rosie.
All right, let's see what does it roll. Okay, you go first.
Ah.
All right, so as the match begins, right, you can see the robot start to powering up and it looks at you.
Powering up looks at me.
Target identified.
I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna look at him, and I just shout. "Roar!" And I just,
All right, so what do you do?
I'm gonna rush in front, like run towards him, and then jump and do a flying knee kick. That'll
Okay.
be my beat down,
Okay, sure.
and then I'm gonna spend 1 key point for
Mhm.
Flurry of the Blows.
Okay, let's have it. Hey, why the
Wait.
people say touch?
Why fate touch? You go and touch the floor.
No. I mean, I cast blast before this, so
But they said no.
Magic.
Magic.
No magic.
No magic.
Yeah, hang on.
Even
Hon, where's
before?
yeah, even before. Hon, where's your magic?
Hey,
Sorry, where's your flurry of bows, huh?
never mind.
That's a good
No,
question.
no, no.
Also,
His internet is saying hello.
Oh,
I
okay.
see. Also, doesn't he have a second attack?
I don't know, does he?
Because he's level
He-
8 already.
He should have attack, and then if he choose flurry
Bonus
of
action.
bows,
Yeah.
Yep,
using
hang on.
bonus action.
Uh,
But yeah.
Roger is out of commission right now.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
there it
okay.
is.
Okay, there's
Okay,
the
okay.
second attack,
Does it-
which means
Sorry, my first attack does it hit?
Oh no, it misses. Your hands hurt.
Okay, my
Oh,
the second one
okay,
doesn't hit as well.
this is the question. Do he have bless then?
no.
Does he-
No, he does not.
Oh, so he doesn't also. He also doesn't have hero.
I'll explain why. Frisk, as you see when the match starts, right?
Huh?
There you see you hear a metallic whir, and from above from the ceiling, a small box descends, and you feel a wave of magic wash over the entire tavern, nullifying all magic.
Well, and then I tap Curtis. Well, he's on his own.
And then I roll for my third attack since I use key points.
Hold on, I need proper sound effect.
Okay.
Just out of character, you have 2 attacks. You have attack, and then if you flurry of blows, you have another 2 attacks.
Okay,
Then
so I
with
got 2
proper
more
sound effect-
attacks.
with proper sound effect. Well, we all know it's dead now. Well,
I continue.
Proper sound effect norming.
That's
Ah!
better shit.
All right. So let's see. Okay. The third one hits, and you smack it, dealing how much damage?
6.
Okay. Anything else?
wait, he gets how many attacks?
He gets 4 total attacks if he does flurry.
Yep. So
Oh.
one more. Ah, crap! Internet again, is it?
Internet is garbage.
One more, Mr. Roger Senpai.
You.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Everyone has a react. Everyone has a reaction.
Is this gonna be a thing for the rest of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, it hits. It hits.
Oh, nice.
Ah, oh.
Oh.
Big
Oh.
damn.
Chante,
Hello.
chante.
69.
Wow.
Okay, okay. So that's a total of 15 damage. The machine rears back a bit, even though your fist hurt like crap now. Is there anything else you want to do?
I look at my fist and I blow like left, right over my fist.
All right,
So let's go.
no problem. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The robot takes a step back and he readjusts.
War form damaged. Compensating.
as it stands up and it punches you in the face. So please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Strength, not dexterity.
Oh, strength. Oh shit.
Never mind, let's just take the roll. Okay, never mind. 14 also can, no problem. With a 14, you fail.
Oh.
As it tackles you to the ground, you are now prone.
Okay.
As it stands up over you, it starts to speak.
Activating boot.exe medium style. Kick.
And it starts kicking you. So I'm going to roll for attack. Since you're prone, he has advantage.
Ah! Wait, how many kicks?
Advantage, so double roll. Okay, 3 hits.
A tree doesn't hit.
No.
3
all
total
three
hits.
Oh, 3 total hits. Okay.
Okay,
So
rolling
all
for
3
damage.
hits.
Yep, hold on, rolling for damage. How much strength does this guy have? 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 8, 11, 11 plus 9, 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay.
All right. Yeah, it ends its turn. It's your turn now. You're on the ground, and you've just been kicked pretty hard by this thing.
I get out. I wipe the blood off my lips, and I say, "Hey, robot! I didn't hear no bell." And I continue.
Okay, keep going. Let's have it. What is your total health at the moment?
Moment 54.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, and then again, I'm gonna spend 1 more key point for Flurry of the Blow.
You only
have
punched
to-
once. That was
yeah.
a strength roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you could punch twice, then Fury of the Blow.
To
You
the
don't need-
blows.
yeah.
Okay, that's the same, right?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
As long as you
Ooh.
roll.
Ooh.
Okay, keep going.
Oh.
Missed.
Ooh, keep
You
going.
miss. Yeah. Ignore the +2.
No, 19.
No,
Oh, wait.
as
keep
in
going.
we
17.
missed
No,
the
no.
natural
That
20.
is if natural 20.
Okay, for this one, I'm gonna spend 1 key point for Stunning Strike.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, can you blubber what the stunning strike do again?
Stunning Strike,
You
Stunning
need to make a
Strike.
con save to his DC.
Mhm.
Unless he is immune to it.
Oh, yeah, this is a robot. I'm sorry, it has no effect.
Lol.
Yep, I knew it.
Okay, but it still counts that I spend a key point.
Yep.
Okay.
But because of Among, you could spend another one just to continue punching,
No.
right? No.
No,
No.
Stunning Strike is like in the attack.
On hit, there's no point to spend another stunning strike because you know.
No,
it's
no,
one.
not stunning strike. I mean the flurry of
Flurry of
blows.
blows.
Flurry of blows only happens once per turn. So
Yeah, he didn't use it yet, so
he did.
I did. That 4 attacks.
that's previous round, right? This round
No,
you still
this
only
round
punch twice.
He did.
No, I did.
24, 22, 21, and a 14.
So a 14 miss, right?
Yeah, 14 does miss.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So let's see what's the damage total then. 17, 23 damage. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The robot staggers back even more. You can see that you've actually managed to crack some of the armor plating. For Curtis and what's his name? Curtis and Frisk, you can see that the tavern owner looks a bit concerned now.
Concerned.
Concern.
The robot rears back and it starts speaking again.
Reciting Shroud Swamp.
As it raises both its gigantic arms into the air, it starts chanting.
All hail, mighty microwave. I am your humble servant.
And
What?
starts punching you again.
Did he
All
just say
hail
microwave?
mighty
Did he
microwave.
just say
Pray to-
microwave?
Did he pray to the microwave?
I hear this. Udira hears this and she chokes a little bit. She's like out of character, but we don't know what a microwave is, so
All right. It has recited the Shroud Psalm, so it has increased chance to hit. So you're not prone anymore. It's a hit. It's a hit. Ah, okay. Okay, let's see how much damage it does this time. Since it used Shroud Psalm, it took a penalty to its attack roll. 2 still hit though.
Okay, but because it hit, because like I'm taking the hits, and then because I heard the word microwave, I look confused. Like what? I'm thinking to myself like, what the hell is that?
What is a
And then
microwave?
whoosh, gonna punch.
All right, so you're gonna punch. So let's roll for damage first. So that's a total of 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 20 is 20, 33. 33 points of damage.
3 points, goddamn.
Are you still alive?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. All right, it ends its turn, so it's your turn now.
Okay, and now I look really beaten up. But I'm like still going on. How does the robot looks like now?
It is quite battered.
Okay.
You can see that several of his armor plating and his face visor has also cracked.
I also look like I'm kind of exhausted. I'm like, let's go.
The crowd is going wild at this point.
Let me see what I can do with my monk.
So what's the move?
Yeah, what's the move? I'm actually a little bit contemplating. Do I want to go all out or patient defense? You know what? Let's give the crowd a show to watch. I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna spend 1 more key point for Flurry of the Bull.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Does not hit, yes.
That's so sad.
Ooh, 18.
All right.
It hits.
18 misses, sorry. Keep going.
Oh, misses.
Oh, I feel like you might want to change strategy if that misses.
That hits. Okay. One more.
Ugh.
Oh. All right. You punch the robot. You swing wildly, attempting to catch it in the already cracked armor. And you manage to actually cut yourself on the already cracked armor plating as you rear your hand back in sheer shock as your blood flows onto the battleground. Is that it for your turn?
Do like a
yeah,
face
that's
war
it.
paint with your blood, right? And then just like wipe on your face.
Yeah, okay. I just wipe my face to cover my concernedness.
With blood.
All right. So
Okay,
the robot. Yep.
Can I, from the background, just started chanting? Horn, horn. To get the get the,
Inspo?
yeah.
The- all right.
Give
Use.
inspiration in a way. I don't know.
Sure, you can give him body inspiration with that, but you notice that the majority of the crowd is going robot, robot, robot.
That's okay.
All right, sure.
I'll try it anyway.
Okay, so Horn, you get a point of bardic inspiration. Nothing happens because bardic inspiration is not magic.
Okay.
So the robot rears its gigantic fist back and starts speaking again.
Activating fist.exe. Heavy style. Punch, punch, punch.
All right, so let me roll for attack. Miss, miss. That hits. For a total of crap. 4 damage.
All right, let's go.
All right, what would you like to do?
Do I still want to go all out? Ugh. My HP is low, but I'm still standing.
Yep, feel free to keep going.
All right. That's a hit, right?
Yep, that hits.
Ooh.
20 hits, okay. That's
6 damage, keep going. That misses, unfortunately.
Can I add my bardic inspiration to this?
Can you?
It's a attack roll. I thought Bardic can use for majority of the stuff.
Mm.
I don't.
All right,
Yeah,
feel free.
attack rolls.
So that's a yes, right? So 16 plus I roll 1d8, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Hope you roll.
Slash R.
You just needs to roll a
1d8.
4 and above.
Oh
Never
my
mind.
God! You're
That's-
kidding me!
That's pain. That's pain.
That's pain.
That's pain.
Okay. As for my bonus action, I'm gonna spend 1 key point for patient defense.
Okay. Okay, sure. Is that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Okay.
I punch him, and then the second one missed, and then I realize like the situation and I'm in, and I like focus on the robot and sort of like in a steady position for my patient defense.
Okay, sure. As you can see, the robot starts to move into a new pose and it starts speaking again.
Castellan Golem integrity below combat effectiveness, entering defensive stance.
And you see
Wait,
it start
what?
into a
Copied you.
defensive
It
stance.
copied you.
It's your
Previous
turn
round,
now.
I missed so much, and he missed so much as well, and now I'm in defense position.
Oh, no. He's
Aiya.
playing like how you are playing yours.
And then I'm just gonna shout like in the bus, like, "Am I fighting with a mirror or something?"
Yes, you are.
Oh,
Like, okay, fine.
Then from the one corner of the tavern, good luck.
All right, Horn, it's your turn now. The robot you have disadvantage on all your attacks against the robot right now.
Disadvantage.
yeah. Do you want to gamble? If you don't want to, might as well just do the regular dodge.
I mean, you have 2 free hits, and then you can dodge again, I guess.
It's up to
Right.
you. It's up to you.
But then
It
I
is-
was thinking that because if I use flurry of the blows, I got 4 attacks, so my gamble sort of like higher chance.
I guess.
But
It's up to you.
it's also disadvantage. So
All 4 of them gonna be disadvantage. Okay, let's go with the defensive. Oh, 18 doesn't hit, right?
no, 14 doesn't hit.
Yeah, disadvantage.
It's the lower of the two.
Oh yeah, okay, disadvantage. I forgot. Oh
12 also misses.
my god, I'm gonna spend 1 key points patient defense again.
All right, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna sing twice, and then he I misses, and then I'm gonna be like let's go again. I'm gonna be in my face, I put both of my hands covering my face, in the
sure.
boxing match.
All right, sure. You do that. The robot's turn. He lowers his fist from his visor and he looks over at you.
Assessing situation. Target is not defending legs, activating Wrath of Toaster, charging in.
Oh, too late for toast. It's 11 p.m.
All right, roll a strength save.
Strength save then.
Wait, why is strength save? What'd he do?
Oh shit!
Come on.
All right, you see this robot charge headfirst into your legs. It
Okay,
was
wait. Even with my patient defense?
Yes, because this is not an attack roll. He's using an ability.
Okay. I say return the kick patient defense.
Yep. All right, so he rushes into your legs and headbutts you to the ground. You fall onto the ground and he stands up over you again.
And I look at him, I see double of him. Like, ugh.
Style. Kick.
And he starts kicking you again.
Oh,
With advantage.
No, with normal
normal.
roll, it's not advantage.
Hmm?
It's still patient defensing.
Right,
Yeah.
right, no worries. Okay, that's 2 hits rolling for damage. 4, 3, 8, 6, 14 damage total.
14? Oh my god.
You down?
No, I'm still standing.
Okay.
But very low.
All right. It's your turn now. You're on the ground. The robot has continued kicking you.
You should have let someone more chunkier to handle this, right?
If you have not rolled a natural one, I would have used my my weird flash of genius thing to get you up.
All right.
But you roll a 1.
It's your turn now, Hon. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get up all beaten out. Everyone can see my face like got stung by 1,000 bees.
Okay.
I spit out a few teeth came out with blood. I look at the robot and I say, "Hey, robot, I didn't hear no bell." Because my final attacks are,
You
I'm
already
gonna
said
go full on out. Let's go, flurry of the blows.
All right, let's have it.
That's a miss. There's no more disadvantage, right? This time,
No disadvantage this time. It's no longer defending.
it's just normal rolls.
That hits. Okay. Okay, it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Two more. One more, sorry. One more. And that's a miss.
Oh.
It's still up! It's still up!
Belly.
All right. It's still up. Holy shit.
Okay, so I punch him the 2 times, and then my third punch, you can see me like really out of energy. It's more of a touch instead of a punch.
Okay. All right. The robot looks over at you.
war form severely damaged. Target equally damaged. Executing last-ditch maneuver employing dirty tactics.
Oh,
Please fucking
God.
miss, please fucking miss, please fucking miss.
All right. So it rushes over towards you first, and you can see its gigantic robot leg rises forward towards your midsection. Reflexively, you duck back, giving him the opportunity to smack with his hands as he fainted. All right, rolling for attack at advantage. Two attacks only this time. Both hits, rolling for damage.
Oh, that's it. I'm done.
4, 3, 7, 6, 13 damage.
I'm at
he's out.
3. I'm at 3. I'm out.
You can call the fight if you want to, but the robot is more or less around the same HP as you.
Oh my god, so close.
If you didn't roll your net 1, I would have got you out of the way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not up to me.
All right, so
Hey, you blame your RNGesus dice, don't me.
Yeah, man. And so before he swings, and then I'm just gonna like fall on my back and just pass out.
okay. The robot looks over at you and says,
Ha ha ha. Puny human. Ha. Sorry. He looks at you and said, reassessing puny elf. Ha ha.
and you can see the crowd erupts in thunderous cheer again as the tavern owner comes over towards you, pats the robot, declaring it the winner, and throws you off what's it called? The boxing ring. So,
I catch
Curtis,
him.
Curtis and Fritz, you see your friend tossed out.
I'm gonna go and grab him when he tossed up, and then I pat him on the back, giving him cure wounds.
Okay, sure. Horn, you come back to life.
I get him out and I look at everyone. I look at Freeze and Curtis and I said, I won, right? I won, right?
And then it's like, and then I just pinch like very tiny, like as small as my hand, and it's pinched even smaller, and there's like this close.
Oh, and I say I was ready to buy beer for everyone.
Yeah, you gain 12 HP back.
12, all right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I roll a max healing.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Okay, so the other two people are just happily enjoying their food at this point. The round doesn't last long, like a good 2 minutes lah.
Hey, that was a good
I
fight.
don't
That
think
was
so.
a
Not-
really good.
not
I don't
even.
think so. It
was-
lasts
it
at
was
least
like,
5
what,
to 10 minutes, man.
4. No. It was 4 rounds, wasn't it?
Yeah, so technically,
12,
real
it
life,
was like
we
24
fought-
seconds.
Yeah, if you follow the mechanics, he didn't last long at all. But for gravity's sake, we'll just say it's been 2 minutes, okay? Make him look a bit nicer than the actual 24 seconds where he lost.
Like,
It would be funny,
wait,
like go in, punch out, that's it.
pretty much.
There's
Okay, I'm really curious. Like, how much HP is the robot at?
Oh, is that 4?
Oh my god, it's just 1 point. God damn it.
Yeah, that's why I said if you haven't rolled that net one, any other number.
But yes, that was a interesting fight. You're all
Yes.
battered and bruised now from the robot. So, I'm assuming the 3 of you are going to meet with your 2 other group mates that are just eating their
Eating.
food.
of course.
I'd be like, hey, Horn, open your mouth here, have some ale.
Oh, he already lost team. Why you do that?
Let him have some
Yes,
ale. Let him get a bit high. Enjoy the loss.
Enjoy the loss.
And I say thank you because like few tooth missing and it's just like been escaping from the missing tooth.
Besides, I have a whole barrel full of freaking ale, so why not just share it?
Yeah.
And you can hear me just gulping it.
Hey, don't finish it.
It's an entire barrel, so I doubt he'll finish it all at one go.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
the question now is who goes to the bathroom first.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Okay. With this particular tavern, do I see any stages, any performance areas?
Set performance
ring.
area was the whatchamacallit, the boxing ring in the center.
Okay. And then I look to Curtis and I'm like, well, initially I was hoping that they had some kind of performance area, but I guess fighting is the performance. I mean, we're in a military town. What else could I have expected?
Nom nom.
Yes,
The background just hear me eating
nom,
away.
nom,
I'm like
nom.
freaking starving.
I guess you're right.
Well, we could always try again tomorrow.
Uh, I guess you're right. I doubt. I really hope they have some performance here. This town, this kind of performance, is not. It's not my kind of style, you know.
I know
As
how you
you're
feel.
as you're
I look
saying
at
this, right? Hang on. As you are saying
Okay.
this, right? Like you lament out loud that there's no performances in this town, right? A waiter happened to pass by you. He gives you a look aside and he crouches down to your table. Just to inform you all, the mayor is actually looking for a singer of sorts to perform to the princess in tomorrow's afternoon tea. If you would like to apply for that role, you can head over to the castle's guardhouse.
Go.
Noon tea?
I point outside and I'm like, in the middle of the night.
No. Tomorrow during tea, tomorrow afternoon.
Right.
Where?
Anytime, evening.
So we just have to go
Guardhouse,
to the guardhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, out of character, do we know where the guardhouse is?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
quite obvious. It's literally right here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Oh,
okay, okay.
that
Yeah.
thing.
Okay,
that thing.
the gated
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
Okay. I go. Thank you so much.
He gives you a nod, and you can see he's already away as he's like bussing to more tables.
Okay. Well, that's business sorted for tomorrow, I think.
You're
And
right.
then I update the gang who have been away with what happened during the day with the starfish, and then I minor illusion the fucking starfish thing, and then I minor illusion myself. Like
How big are
stuck.
you making said starfish?
Myself for scale. So like the
Yourself for
image-
scale.
Yeah, so the image has myself as like a small scale version. Maybe one.
Because minor
1 to
illusion
12.
cannot be big, right? That's
Yeah,
why.
it's very
Alright,
small. It's
so-
like your hand size.
Oh, just give me one quick second. As you're doing this, right, someone from the opposite table looks over. He's like, "Yo, what is that? Is that starfish?" And you can see like a very drunk person meander over.
I look at him and I'm like, if you don't mind, this is kind of a private conversation.
I don't be like that. I like starfishes. As he gets closer to you, you can smell the alcohol in his breath.
I pressed to ditch the alcohol smell away.
No, wait.
Oh, it's not going away.
I
No,
pressed
no.
it. I keep
I'll grab
doing
him,
it, and I'm like, no. The smell.
I grab him by the collar, lift him up, back off.
Yo, man, what's the big idea? I just stop it. He's just like, what's it called? Protesting all the way. Where are you lifting him to?
Up, like lifting him up.
Are you like putting him anywhere, or are you just lifting him?
I'm walking out of the tavern.
Oh,
I'm walking with him. He's like, no, I just chuck him out.
What does
It's
this
like-
guy look like?
all right. So you see like a frat boy, like the American frat boy.
Oh, yeah.
Omega Delta, yeah.
He's like, yo, man, no, I just want to drink, no. And katak as he goes outside.
Thank you.
I didn't have any sound effects for that. I'm so sad. I only have this.
We use it later. We use that later.
Deltas puts him in the toilet then. I guess.
You seem a bit too drunk. Let's wake you up a bit. Flush.
All right. Flush him down the toilet. Okay, sure.
Okay. And then I continue.
Okay, so I sit back down and let's continue.
Thank you. I could continue with the thing. Anyway, I'm supposed to go back to the restaurant to find out some ritual that the chef is going to do to appease the waters.
Appease the abyssal sea wherever they came from.
Whatever it is, it's supposed to make sure that he can continue crabbing and serving the patrons.
Oh, you even have that of all the things.
That's not even a joke.
Hey, joke.
And then she goes, well, Ray did a very good job in dispatching it. At the end, it just wouldn't die. And then it had really, really potent acid, and I was hoping to get like the stomach casing for it. And I have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work, and I'm hoping that whatever remains is still there.
Oh, interesting. So when are we actually going to go and try to recover any materials from it?
Well, I think, and I'm like, DM, what time is it? Is it almost 1 yet? Like,
About that, yeah.
well, if I make my way now, I should be able to get there soon.
Wait, let me finish my food first and my ale.
Okay, your ale, just roll D100 to see how quickly you finish it. I just want to gauge how drunk you are.
Oh, hey, I got really good tolerance.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Roll
Wait,
D100 first.
What do I roll?
Roll D100 first to see how much you drink.
So
Roll,
slash R,
D100
1D100.
Remember, this is a barrel, so there's a lot. Depending on how much you roll, the DC will be high. Oh, okay, a little over half lah. No, about 3/4. So roll a Constitution save.
Cons, please be on my side today.
Hey!
Oh, 28.
Okay,
it's
not bad. You do have pretty mighty tolerance as you dunk down this entire, like 3/4 of this barrel. You are still like, I'm fine, I'm good.
Fine, nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
I just imagine it's like, I'm fine. He just throws the barrel onto the ground, just pulls out his sword.
Takes on my helmet.
Nah.
I assuming that the crustacean didn't take all the parts yet.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. I mean,
Mm.
considering
Alright,
the
let's
stomach
make
acid
way.
is acid, if they're going to try and nibble on it, I'm guessing they would get dissolved before they get to. This is all conjecture. I don't know until we get there. And then
Okay, so-
I do a final sending that I have to
Mhm.
the chef, and I'm like, we're on the way.
All right, there's a reply.
Very well. We are just about to begin our preparations, so just take your time getting over here. Give us about 10 minutes.
Okay. I tell the gang we've got 10 minutes till they start, so I guess that's all right.
All right, so with that, let's take a 5-10 minute break, guys. And we'll come back
Okay.
after that. All right.
Bye.
Okay, so
man,
now we're out of
who is going back to the hotel to sleep? I was about to say oi oi, but that sounded wrong. So who's going back to sleep?
I am going to follow Yudhira to go to the dead starfish because I already rested one whole day. I was hungry, but now I'm energized.
Okay, so
I'm really interested to watch that stuff.
You're beaten up.
It's okay.
It's
No,
okay.
I got kill wound, so
okay, so
And
I
wait,
understand. Yeah.
he drank quite a bit of the ALDM, so he must go through the same thing that I went through.
Oh yeah, somewhere you got blood loss, or all right.
Yes.
Roll Constitution.
Constitution?
Yes.
Alright.
The DC will be quite higher because there's not enough blood to be alcohol. So okay, you do make it though. You're fine.
I dab. Just keep dabbing.
Okay. Okay, so Curtis is heading back to the hotel. Kang, what about you? Kang, you're muted, by the way.
I know because I'm numbing.
It's numbing.
Yeah, actually numbing. Going to go to look at the starfish because as much as I already gave you guys emergency kill wound necklace, I'm just concerned that the 12 HP guy will drop unconscious again. So I'm following.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so Curtis, as you head your way back to the hotel, you can see that Olivia is sitting by the receptionist desk as usual. She has one hand to her nose though, and she welcomes you as like, welcome back.
Can I prestidigitation the smell away?
Okay, you can do that. You can try. What is the effective radius of prestidigitation again?
I have no idea.
I'll blow about the spell then.
Okay, wait.
Let's have a look. See. You can instantly create. You can chill, warm, or flavor. You make a color. Create a magical trinket.
It's a small place.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, you can puff it out for the small area, but the smell is like continuously wafting in.
I guess I'll put it nearby Olivia.
She releases a hand from her nose and she takes a deep breath. And it's like, okay, I can still smell it a bit, but it's tolerable now. Thank you. Welcome back. Your friend Fleury is already upstairs if you want to join her. I still got paperwork to do as she's pointing down at the gigantic book she's holding.
Yes. Thank you. I have a really big day tomorrow, so I need my beauty sleep. And
Nice.
if anything, could you wake me up?
Sure. Of course. No problem.
Before September ends.
Before you go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everything like both of the same lyrics like playing in my head. I was like, which one to choose?
Exactly.
God.
I know, like so many different things to continue with.
All right. So as you head upstairs, the smell is getting even more intolerable.
What?
It smells like a biohazard at this point.
Can I?
You're a fur block. It smells even worse for you.
God. Okay. Can I instead of let's see. Okay. Can I? Okay, this is dumb. All right. Can I go back to Olivia?
Okay.
What do you call this? Okay. I'm gonna go and pull out Leoman's tiny hut and sleep.
Oh my
That
god.
works. That works.
That actually works.
All right. So Olivia looks over at you. It's like, oh, you're back. What are you? And you just cast the spell. You can see in the lobby there's a giant dome now. She's looking at you. She's like, oh, okay, I get it. Sure. She goes back to her paperwork. Mercifully, the smell doesn't come through here now. Mercifully.
I like how
Alright.
no one knows that it was me. I just keep quiet and continue with my day.
We'll see how that goes. But all right, with Curtis out of the way, we'll go back to the rest of the party. You guys are more or less in front of the restaurant now, you can see like through the main double doors of the hotel that there's a sudden dome in the center of the lobby.
It's like, oh, okay.
All right, so as you all enter, you can see that the shutter doors have been shut down except for the right-hand side one where a small crack has been left open and there's a piece of parchment taped to it.
I read it.
All right. It says, attention to Flore's companions. Please enter and shut the shutter behind you. We are waiting downstairs.
Okay, I do so. I usher everybody in, and then I close everything, and then we go
Okay.
downstairs.
All right, sure. As you head downstairs, you can see that the restaurant itself, when they closed out, right, it's actually rather neat. They packed up all the tables and chairs and they shoved it all to the side. So it's like a giant empty room at this point for the main entrance area. Right,
Okay.
so heading downstairs itself, you can see that the atmosphere has taken a distinct cult-like distinction where you can see like glowing red candles are in the corner, whatnot. People are quietly chanting. Everyone is dressed up like a damn cultist. So
Is it a white pointy head?
no, it is not the KKK. We're not going there. All right.
Okay.
As you all head downstairs, you can see that the head chef turns around and greets you all rather quietly, and he beckons you all forward. He points towards the corner of the cave and gestures you all to wait there. Please do not go past beyond this point. And he looks and he points down where you see that they have drawn out a line made of salt and ask you to not cross the threshold.
Okay.
If anything happens to us, feel free to cross the threshold.
Out of character, when he says that, does he mean like if anything?
Anything bad, like something decides to attack him.
Oh, okay. So he is across the threshold with his people.
Yes.
Okay. So okay.
All right. He gives you a nod and he goes back over towards the center of the cave where they have constructed a makeshift altar using several fallen pieces of stone debris as well as a tabletop from one of the tables upstairs. You can see upon the table, you can see they have sliced off a small tentacle of the starfish and placed it upon the altar. Next to it, you see various chalices and whatnot filled with blood, wine, or some red fluid. And inside of it, you can hear, as they pick it up, the jangling of coins. Whoever has a passive perception of 15 and above, you can see that it's platinum coins inside.
That's rich.
Okay. I don't think I can.
Same.
Nope.
I can't see shit.
The,
I
the,
can't
o-
see Jack.
the only one that can see it is sleeping right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
How illuminated is the place?
Everywhere is more or less dim light. You can see that the only light sources are small, glowing red candles across the room arrayed in specific star line.
Okay.
You see the head chef turns back to look at you and notices that you are in your own positions and not going to interfere, begins the ritual. He begins by pulling out a small kitchen knife and slicing it across his arm, allowing a small bit of blood to drop down onto the separated tentacle of the starfish. You can see it pulsate slightly. As that happens, the water begins to bubble. All right. Give me a second. I just want to clarify whether everything's working. That's strange. Hang on, yeah? Can you guys hear this?
No.
You can't?
Close off.
If you're playing something, no.
If you're playing something, yes, no.
Okay, hang on. That's not right. It should be working.
Because we hear you playing around with the sound just now, so there's nothing coming out.
Really?
I hear a bear.
I hear a growling.
Okay, hang on. Let me try this now.
I can't hear Jack.
Neither.
Okay. Hello, microphone test.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Hang on, I think I understand why now.
Okay.
Okay,
I
there we
can
go.
hear gunshots.
Okay, perfect. What about this? Hello?
It's
Yeah,
like
a bit of bubbling.
very
Yeah.
quiet
Yeah, very
bubbles.
soft, bubbly.
Okay, never mind. I suppose that will have to do. You hear you can see the water start to ripple and bubble. And looking forward, you see a gigantic tentacle arise out from the water. You can see all the servants and the waitresses and whatnot all began chanting in unison as the tentacle slowly slithers over, giving everyone an appraising gaze before reaching over towards the what's it called? I was about to say chapel. No, the altar. Okay.
Altar.
Yeah. All right. As it stops in front of the altar, it takes stock of the offerings in front of it, and then it glances towards the four of you, right? Yeah, the four of you. You can see it comes closer towards you all, and it stops abruptly as if hitting something. Looking down, it notices the barrier of salt. You can see the thing more or less recoil slightly and go back to the altar.
I write
With
this
its-
down in my notebook. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting.
With its many suckers on its tentacles, it grabs the chalices of whatever liquid and coins and pulls it back into the pool underwater. With that, the bubbling stops, and all of the candles return to a normal orange hue. And the head chef looks back over to you all and says it's now safe to pass the salt barrier.
What?
Hmm.
What
Isn't
just,
that the thing?
what just happened? And then I cross over
Mhm.
tentatively, like nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Where is the body of this thing? Is it gone?
The body of what?
The starfish.
Oh, the starfish is still there. It's still like in corner of the cave.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, what is that? What was that?
Well, we do not know its official name, but sailors have started calling it Cthulhu.
Cthulhu does not look like starfish.
Like no,
No,
not
it's
the
not the
starfish, the
it's
giant
not-
tentacle that just came out.
Yeah, that thing.
I write that down and I'm like, interesting. And you know of this ritual because
Well,
That-
it's a ritual that most seamen take these days.
oh,
Whoever doesn't do these rituals before heading out to sea tends to get their vessels horribly damaged or even sunken.
I'm going to write this down. I'm like, oh, that's
This is also part of the reason why most nations in the realm have taken to air travel compared to sea. It's just more cost effective.
mm-hmm. I can imagine.
And less problems.
I look at deltas and everybody, and I'm like, I point to the dead thing, and I'm like, there it is. We were wondering if we were actually going to try and harvest it again.
The whatchamacallit, the head chef looks over to you. He's like, well, I have no objections, as if the ritual was successful, which it is, he did take all the chalices we had here. He has denounced the starfish as his child, so you're free to desecrate the corpse.
Oh, see,
Oh, so
if you didn't do that and we desecrated the corpse, would we
Let's
have
just
been
say
marked?
let's just say that if any of your relatives lived near the ocean, they would have perished.
Oh, I scribbled that down in my notebook. Like, oh, this is very interesting. And then
Alright, so-
I walk to the thing. It's upside down, right?
It's upside down, yeah.
The stomach is still sort of open from being stabbed.
Sort of open, yeah. It's not too big of a wound though.
Even after Fleury like stabbed it, like nice. And
Oh
clean.
yeah.
I mean, like, I still have the light sword.
Right. Here's what we're going to do, and then I am going to do my thing where I make stuff appear out of thin air, and I am going to make 140. Hang on, times 20.
Counting.
160 gold pieces worth of salt.
Wait, okay.
Like onto the body, it just goes boom.
Wait, mate. I need to check D&D 5e salt real quick.
Mate, choto mate.
Mate kudasai. Trade goods. Okay. How much is 1 pound of salt is 5 copper. How much is 1 pound
How
of
much
salt?
do you need?
I want all because that acid is keeping me away from the expensive thing that can be sold.
All right, hang on. I need a visual aid of how much is 1 pound of salt. Is that like 1 shaker's worth?
Okay.
You know, at this point, Udira just summoned a mountain. of salt.
pretty much. She's salty.
Very.
Pound 2 grams.
Mm-hmm.
1 pound is 500 grams.
Okay.
So that is
Quite a bit as
So-
well.
so like half a bag of
That's-
flour.
That's actually
Half
quite a bit.
bag of
That's
so
yeah,
that-
that's still quite a bit.
lot of salt.
She's not taking chances. That
Okay.
thing freaking burns, man.
All right, so since I have a more or less visual aid now. So you have made the sea water into even more
Okay,
sea.
so because we've dragged it sort of to the middle, right?
Yeah.
Because we
okay.
didn't want it to like go swimming after we killed it.
Mm.
So it's on the ground. It's upside down. So
Yeah.
what I did was I
Uh-huh.
made it appear on top of where the stomach is and where the acid was pouring out, where Frisk was sort of trying to like squeeze acid into a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just like it's just covered in salt now.
Okay, so essentially what happens is since you are specifically centering around the stomach, right? The amount of salt extends until the ceiling and it just spills downwards.
It only lasts
Okay,
for 4
you-
hours, so
Oh, 4 hours. As if that was all right. But sure, yes, you have your gigantic amount of salt now. What would you like to do?
and then I'm going to go, well, Frisk, now I think you can safely cut it without, injuring yourself.
Okay. Okay. Cutting. Yeah, let's try cutting first.
Okay.
I'm going to use. I don't have a dagger. Dagger has been taken. I'm gonna use my light sword.
Yeah, to cut through
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm gonna ask Deltas, and like anybody who wants to help can help. I don't know what I can do, but I'm going to assist by casting light on an object closest to it so it can be illuminated.
Okay, there's plenty of that, so no worries about it.
Because she did only specifically says the stomach.
Yep.
Mm.
So I am going to try not to damage it, but I'm okay fine damaging like either any intestines or whatnot that is around.
No, there's no intestine, so it's fine.
No, I mean like if there is like I'm just making a general
I
statement.
know. Don't worry.
Is there
Okay.
any part of the damn starfish that's edible?
Everything is like more or less charred black now. It
Yeah.
barely even looks like a starfish
Flu-
anymore.
Flurry burned it.
Damn, Fluray.
Because it just
She
didn't.
has-
It didn't want to die.
Yeah, it didn't want to die. She burned it. She has a flamethrower. What do you think she's gonna do?
But the
Yep,
fire
she let out a
didn't,
sick
like,
burn.
Yeah. She
Oh,
she sort of burnt it, but it didn't go past like the epidermis layer. So the inside is still
the
crunchy.
brain of the starfish.
Yeah, so essentially what they found out was that even though the outside layer of the skin had been charred black, it could still regenerate. So they basically had to torch it from the inside out.
Oh. Out of character, just wondering, is there a name for this starfish?
Not to your
Like-
knowledge. The party has
Okay.
just calling it the starfish.
No, I'm
Oh,
calling
because
it the
I
star
be-
spawn.
Because the thing is, we know where it came from. We just don't have a proper naming convention for it. This thing comes from the abyss. The abyss. If whoever in character understand what is the abyss.
Okay, so alright.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna give for some bardic inspiration. I have 2 left.
Mm.
I will.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut. What do I want to do?
Okay. Well, what would you like to do actually? What's your goal here?
Okay, I'm okay.
Uh,
So
We are
if you
harvesting.
want me to, yeah, if you want me to harvest,
Yes.
or is it? Do you want me to? If harvest, then it's better. I just make my Tinker's tool into a. I thought there's a tool for harvesting animal body
Uh,
part. I think it's
I think-
skinning tool.
I
Is
think
it?
I think for this, the more appropriate thing would be a poisonous kit, to be honest.
Poisoner kit.
DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deltas.
In character, my character just looks at the thing and just pokes with the tip of his halberd, like, is this really dead?
Yes.
Let me roll D100.
Roll a
Oh
D100.
no. D100 and then it starts flickering again. God damn it, what did you
Yes.
do?
Okay, 66, so nothing happens.
Okay.
Uh,
No, if you roll another 6, if it's possible.
Let's find out.
No.
So sad.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
All right, never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll stand guard while they are busy doing their thing.
Okay, what about you? What about you, Hon? What are you doing?
I'm all beat up and I'm just here for the show, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
lean on the wall and behind, just like cross my hand and
Oh,
just
you know what?
watch the show.
Out of character, we were supposed to come here to figure out if there's any secret entrances and stuff. Because
Yeah,
we're looking
towards
for
the
missing people.
yeah, the missing people.
So
Remember, like people missing. Like yeah, this is one part. Like people don't come in here because of that thing, and also this is the restaurant's territory. And now we are
In-
here. We can try to see if there's any.
in that case, the cultists, their backs facing us, right?
I think
think
They more or
it's
less
already-
left already. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like, we're gonna go sleep.
In that case, I'm gonna
Don't do
Try
anything
to-
stupid.
don't
look.
do it.
I'm just gonna look around and see if there's anything that is out of the ordinary besides a goddamn fish in the basement.
Okay, roll investigation check. This is not a basement, by the way. They literally built a staircase all the way down to a cave that leads to an underground punya ocean contact point.
Wow.
Okay, so what you roll?
Wow.
Look, I rolled a natural 1 and it becomes a 0. It didn't give me
Well,
mercy.
Actually, I'm gonna roll a D100. 58. What does 58 give you? You know what?
Oh my god, I can't believe you can go
it's a
below 1.
5. And then the 0 is like, no, go.
Oh, would you look at that? Okay. So, Horn, you are a little bit tipsy, lah. You did drink quite a bit, right? And you lost quite a
Yeah,
lot.
right. Mhm.
So you were like, all right, I'm gonna
Everything's
go
normal.
check the obvious parts first, right? So you start
Mhm.
checking like the left and right. Then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go back towards the back of the cave, right? Behind the staircase. Start
Okay.
walking behind the staircase. You're doing like this normal, like, yeah, this is just a normal cave. There's nothing there. As you start falling.
Do we
Do we
hear
hear
this?
it? Hear this?
Oh yes, you do. You hear whatchamacallit? Very loud screaming. Looking back, Horn has half his body like melted into the ground.
Melted?
Oh, okay.
No, face
Oh,
through the
Phased
ground.
into-
I was like melted. I was like, what?
I'm like,
All right,
"What?"
face through the ground.
Okay, I'm running over to get him up.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
still assisting Frisk, so I'm just looking at that direction, like, oh, okay.
All right,
Oh,
so I already know what you're gonna do, Frisk. So just roll me like roll the relevant check lah. Okay.
okay.
Wait, is it
I
fine to
could
give-
not because I already checked for the tools that I can change into.
You cannot make a
Uh,
poisonous kid.
Yeah, poisoner kit is not an artisan's tool.
Okay, so never mind. Give me a skinning kit then.
Okay. give
All
me-
right, so as you head over, right, Deltas, you see that your friend is like face a bit halfway into the ground.
What is this? Grab him. Okay, wait. Which part of him is submerged?
His legs, his lower body.
Yeah, I just grab him by the shoulders.
Okay, sure. You grab him, and I'm assuming you yank him out. You don't just hold him there like you Cinderella, some shit like that, right?
It's a very tender caress, you know.
Yes.
Question DM mechanically. Dexterity for position, wisdom to know what I'm cutting, or what am I rolling?
I mean,
So it'll be an option of either strength or dexterity, where you want to brute force your way in, or you want to take your time and delicately cut it to preserve what's left there. One will be the quickest time with the less results, or you can go for the one that takes quite a long time with more rewards.
slow.
Okay, slow. That is
Okay.
also the smallest bonus number I can get.
But
The
don't you have
smallest.
survival?
Hmm?
Don't you
I
have survival?
I do, but that is not how it works for the tools. Tools itself, it has different thing.
Yeah. All right. So,
Mhm.
Deltas, as you yank him out, right, you also can feel like, okay, there's obviously something here, right? It's like a 5 by 5 feet square that you can phase through.
When you say face through, okay.
Like facial as in
You fell through it
uh,
as if the ground wasn't real.
okay. I'm just gonna put my hand into the hole, but not like touching the ground, like just like put in the hole. Do I
Yep. Feels
feel
like
any?
air. You'd feel
Okay.
no resistance.
I look at Delta and I say, "This is very strange."
Well, Deltas, what would you like to do?
Hold him, hold him by the legs, and just said, ready to go for another ride.
Oh no.
And then I extend my arm like Titanic, and I say, "Ready when you are."
All right, I'm assuming you're doing your extend your arms above your head kind of thing, right? So as you go
No,
down,
to the side, like
to
you
the
know,
side, okay.
like Titanic, like when Rose, like a Jack holding Rose.
Okay. As you're doing that, you got lowered back down. Since you're going head first this time, you're
Mhm.
greeted with a metal hatch.
Okay. Can I reach to the hatch?
You can.
Is there anything for me to like open?
I mean, it's like the ship kind of hatch, so you got the twisty thing, that one.
Oh, the twisty thing.
Yeah.
I'll just twist it, but I don't really want to open it. I just want to loosen it.
All right. So as you attempt to even budge it, right, it doesn't move.
Mhm.
You can feel that it's obviously locked from the other side.
I say, pull me out.
Uh,
Okay, so
And
you back up.
And I say, there's a hatch down there with a twisting. I try to twist it open, but it seems to be locked from the other side.
I see. Well, I guess we can't brute force our way in just as for now.
Okay,
For now.
so
Also,
let me head
weak.
back to the other group. Let me head back to the other group real quick. So first, with 22, you managed to take about like 20 minutes to slice open this thing to reveal the stomach acid.
Mhm.
So it's like a bowl in front of you now where the stomach acid is just there.
Shovel salt in it. Shovel all the salt.
You wanna neutralize the stomach acid?
Yes.
Oh right, you're going for the lining, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
sure. So you start shoveling the salt into the belly of this starfish. You can see that the salt actually acts as a very good absorbent, as the acid is actually literally being poured into the salt. You can see that the salt starts glowing green.
Do we have
I write notes.
do we have acid crystal now?
I mean,
Crystallized acid?
It should be neutralized.
I
More salt.
I take like a tweezer or something like that small,
Yep.
and trying to pick one salt out and observe.
Pick up a grain of salt.
Yeah, I'm literally picking a grain of salt because abundant I can't like see, but a grain maybe I can see closer what is
Okay.
happening
So
inside. Yeah.
So you grab the grain of salt, right?
Mhm.
It's like there's a very slight glow coming from it. As you hold it up, there's no water leaking on it from anything. But if you squeeze it a bit, you can see that the acid comes out of the salt and dribbles down your already injured hand, your previously injured hand. Sorry,
Does it hurt?
it does hurt, but you're more or less used to it at this point, lah. Okay.
Okay.
Mm,
And then okay, and then I put a little bit salt on where it dripped onto my hand. I was like, well, we did have crystallized acid.
Just FYI, whatever you do, that salt is going to disappear in 4 hours. So, well, 3.5 now.
Well, I wonder what will happen if the salt disappears and does it go with the acid? I don't think so,
No,
right?
it
Oh no,
should
the
leave
acid just
behind.
splashed on the ground.
Oh, that's gonna be horrible.
Exactly. It's like,
Mm.
Maybe it changes it a little bit, but
Yeah, so I'll rule that later, but for now you have a fuck ton of crystallized acid. What would you like to do now? You have managed to more or less soak up all of the remaining stomach
Wait.
acids now.
Wait, I have a very terrible idea.
Oh no.
Uhira, hear me out.
Oh no.
I know it's gonna disappear in like 3.5 hours. What if I dump all of this into my bag of holding? It has a
Oh, fun
space.
times for me.
I thought
It-
that I don't think that's a good idea because to get
Yeah,
No,
stuff.
it will have its own pocket space.
No, I mean
But one
to
is-
to get things from a bag of holding, you need to reach your arm.
I need to
and sort of recall it,
Mm-hmm.
which means you're going to get a handful of acid, which will burn you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I also can dump it out as per say dump out items.
But
When
that's
I want to
everything.
record it, I can dump it out.
I mean, we're taking the stomach lining. You can always use the stomach lining as its own case.
That's a fair point as well.
I mean,
forgot
we
it.
do want to use it for something, but if this is the thing we're using it for, I don't see a problem with that, considering we're getting some really good acid.
Okay.
All right. So as this is happening, right?
Hmm?
Horn, you feel your Deltas's grip on wherever he's holding you slacken a bit
Mhm.
and completely release you as he himself keels
Disappear.
over due to in consuming too much alcohol and it finally went to his system.
Okay.
Oh, I get what you mean. Okay.
All right. So what would you like to do now? We'll head back to Frizz and Udira real quick. So you two have managed to expose the stomach lining now. What would you like to do?
We harvest it, and then I'm going to leave. No, I'm not gonna leave Frisk yet. I'm going to call out to Horn. I'm like, Horn, Delta's sort of fallen asleep, and we should take him back to the hotel.
Yep. God damn it.
I'll tell them it's like, I literally just faced through this floor.
I get
Very weird.
D3, come in, please. Yeah, just calling D3 coming.
I think we can pick this up. You know, after sleep. I'm actually getting quite tired. Like it's been a long day. Frisk, I think.
I
It's up
think
to
we
you
just
what
gonna
you want to do.
cut the entire stomach so that we have the stomach lining, and then I'm gonna dump the entire salt into the sack or the stomach.
Okay, sure.
So
So,
the-
roll me a tool check again, lah. Okay.
Okay. By the way, why are you using your robot voice?
Damn, D3 became DM. It's no longer D3, it's DM now.
This is not the robot voice. This is the robot voice.
He's using
Yeah,
the
but-
telephone
but anyway.
voice.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So D3 arrives down now and he's looking over at Deltas. What do I
Mhm.
It's like, what do I do?
Okay. I command him to it consider grapple, right? Because I need to grab it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm command consider grapple and pull him out.
Affirmative.
As he picks it up, Delta's limp in his arms. Delta is actually quite heavy because he has all his weaponry and armor on him as well.
Mhm.
Well, it's a D3 armor. He can carry
Yeah.
me, so there is no problem.
He'll
carrying.
be fine. So
Yeah.
yes, Dichiyama grabs him. He looks at you for further instructions.
Wait, is anyone still sunk or face through the ground besides?
Yeah.
Oh,
is-
yes,
is
Horn.
Is
Horn?
Horn
Wait,
still
I'm still.
stuck?
I
Yeah.
thought he pulled me out.
Or
No,
no,
but
he
he's
let go.
yeah, he
He
let go.
so he fell back in.
Wait,
Oh.
didn't he? Wait.
Okay.
Didn't he pull me out before this? I asked him to pull out. Right?
Oh yeah. Ka? Oh.
I said like the thing I can twist it open. I
Oh,
told him everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Okay.
So I'm out now. I'm not like
Alright.
just two legs sticking out of the ground.
You never know.
Mm.
Okay. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. Before that, I'm going to ask D3 to continue carrying him, hold position. That's it.
Okay, sure. Dichiyama stands at attention while holding Delta's like a rifle.
That's fine by me.
You know, like the parade style of holding rifle where it's like resting against their shoulder and he's like one hand holding onto his feet, the other hand
Yeah.
holding Delta's.
Prince Red Guard.
It's
Alright.
okay.
So what would you like to do now? What'd you roll for your other check to remove
Oh
the
yeah.
stomach lining?
Okay. It's still using my skinning tool, right?
Yeah.
So I'm using Tinker's then. Is it still Dex?
Yeah,
If
still
I'm-
dexterity base.
Okay, so advantage because she's helping
Hell.
me.
Help by giving words of encouragement, is it?
I don't know. She
light.
said she's
So
using.
I'm using the light
Oh,
to
damn.
like, angle
Yeah.
things.
Oh, okay.
Which is why
Sure.
I can't leave him alone and go bother Horn.
Okay, with a 21, you managed to preserve enough of the stomach lining to get a burlap sack worth of stomach
Oh,
lining.
nice.
Oh, that's a
That's a
that's a
You're not a 21. What do you want from me?
okay. So in that case, I'm now going to. How do I do this? Do I just use hand to scoop it, or do I just use? Actually, I do. I have mage hand. I don't need my own hands.
Will it hurt the mage hand?
No.
Because mage hand. How does mage
If it hurt the mage hand, it will drop the crystal acid. That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright,
right,
so-
right.
So, okay, let me put it in this perspective, right? So when you grab sand, it's like very fluidity, right? So when you just hold it up, it's very easy to grab. But if you squish it, it hardens up, right?
But
So
not.
yeah,
for
mage
this.
hand. I would say that mage hand just scoops it up, but it doesn't squish it, so it doesn't disappear.
Okay,
So
okay,
it's not
good.
it's not secreting any of the stomach acids.
Okay. It's gonna be slow, but yeah, we have like 3 hours. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
It takes a while, but yes, you do indeed get all of the salt into the burlap sack.
Mhm.
All right,
Then-
so
Okay. After everything, I'm going to put the burlap sack into the bag of holding. If
Yeah,
Uhira's
go for it. Go for
okay
it.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Into the bag of holding. So now I'll add bag of holding with burlap sack of
Burlap,
acid.
Stomach lining.
burlap sack sized stomach lining full of
Okay.
acid.
okay. All right, cool. We have that settled. I can go bother the other person now. So looking over, you can see that Deltas is still passed out, and you can see that Roger is just looking over at this space in the ground.
I tell Udira and Chris. This place is getting weirder and weirder.
I know. And
So I just found out that floor over there is fake. And then I say, watch this. I put my hand through the floor and then I pull it out.
Yep,
I
phase
just-
true, like nobody's
I just-
business.
I make
I
Pikachu
just-
shock face.
Pikachu shock face. Oh,
I just face through it. Delta sort of Titanic me through, and I found a hatch with the round twisting thing. I tried to twist it open, but it's locked from the other side.
Huh.
Should we try to open it,
To-
or should we come back again?
I feel like we're in no position to actually open anything or start stuff because we need sleep. I need sleep. You need rest.
You need.
And then I go, I show my missing teeth. Like, I agree.
Yeah.
Let's come back some other time.
Let's come back tomorrow.
Yep.
With friends, preferably.
Tomorrow night, since I assume you and Curtis going to perform.
Well, yes. After Curtis secures his performance role, we can come back here. I have a friend, Sev, who might be interested in this, and then having them backing up might be a good idea, especially.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
I'm actually wondering how many more of those things exist, considering that's how people keep disappearing in the first place.
And I'm wondering how many secrets are there in this one restaurant.
Actually, because we wait, I'm going to try detect magic, see if that is considered a magic, that fake trap round thingy.
I can cast it if you want instead of waiting 10 minutes.
You have slots that you are willing to waste?
Yeah, I have a fair bit of lower level slots.
We're gonna
Okay.
take a long rest anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, I just in case, because so that I have like at least 2 spell slots for healing.
Okay, I cast detect magic, non-ritual, so it happens immediately.
Yeah, overthinker.
What magic things are
Is
popping
it
up?
considered magic, or is it actually something else?
It's illusion based.
Oh, so it
So
is magic.
So you can see there's a small square on the ground right behind the stairs. We can see that there's an outline of like semi-translucent blue magic, which it shows that it's illusion magic.
Relax.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any other magic pings around me as I make a brisk walk around the area?
We can see that there's the residue from the ritual lah. So there's that magic, but beyond that, there's nothing else lah.
Nope, just the trapdoor. Nothing else except for the residue of the ritual.
Because I thought they would have similar trapdoors outside on ground on the town because of how many red markers is on it. Apparently there is not, because I checked one spot, there's nothing there.
I have a feeling that the trapdoors might be in the houses, and that they're using the ground. They're moving through the sewers to sort of phase you under and then go through a trapdoor. I feel like
That
this makes
actually
sense.
that does make sense in my mind, because we haven't went and investigate the houses yet anyway. So
Oh, what you mean is that by the houses, you mean
the red squares that is like
Inside buildings.
inside building.
okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because there are incidents that the marking says is in building.
Okay.
I'm going to like rub my temples and be like, I'm sorry, fellas. I'm really tired. I think we should go.
Okay.
Let's call it a night.
Is it possible that you can ask the guy to let us in to gather more quote unquote ingredients, if they let us, that is, so that we actually have ways to come back in?
Why don't I just ask him directly that we found some things, and we're coming back in tomorrow?
Yeah. That works. Oh, we should rest.
Okay. I go upstairs. I'm guessing that they have left another note to tell us how to lock up.
No, you actually see like one waitress, the same waitress that served you all the food earlier today, just like hunched over a table asleep.
Oh no.
No.
I feel bad, and I'm like, darling, I'm so sorry. We took a bit longer than we should have. We're going to go now.
She just gotta ignore it, alright.
She's very, very asleep, and I'm like,
Let's just write a note. Let her sleep.
We sort of need to lock up as well. Hang on. I am going to do just
I'll
like
tackle.
really quietly like pet her shoulder, pet her arm, like
Ugh. Huh?
sorry,
yeah.
but
Oh.
we're finally leaving. You can go home and sleep.
Oh, okay. Off you go. I need to lock up as she very like slowly gets up from the table and pulls out like a massive key ring filled with different keys.
Damn. I look and I'm like,
Damn.
okay. Thank you. And then I usher everybody outside.
Alright, she very slowly stumbles outside with much difficulty, pulls down the shutter
I'm
and
gonna
locks it.
help. What? This is ridiculous.
After she's like, oh, thank you. And she meanders over towards the south side road where she walks back home.
Like I'm just watching her like leave, wondering like I don't know where she lives. I hope she's alright.
She essentially went like, okay. She actually went this way. And then she turned the corner and disappeared.
Okay. And I'm like, she's probably done this many times. And then we walk back. And
Okay, so
Before we enter, I tell everyone it's like you need to pinch as tight as you can to your nose. You pinch your nose.
okay, I'm
And I pinch my nose and just walk in.
okay.
What do you mean pinch my nose?
I remember
You
the
find
face
out.
that Olivia made, and then I'm going to prestidige a smell on the neck of my shirt and cover my nose, so it smells like
doesn't-
mint.
it doesn't help much, but sure. All right, so entering the lobby now, you see a dome in the center of it. Curtis, is said dome transparent?
Sorry. I don't think so. It has the same
The dome has a
same
you-
pattern as the carpet.
Oh my god, so it's just a red
fat-
dome?
It's just a fat
Yeah.
carpet. Like there's a
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
hamster
There's a-
under the carpet.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
bulge. Okay.
Mm.
Olivia like beckons you closer and just puts a finger to her mouth and she's like, your friend Curtis is sleeping here.
Ah, what is that smell?
I have no idea. It's coming from your apartment though. Please go figure it out.
Oh my
and then
God.
Chris is like, what smell?
What do you mean, what smell? Okay, I go upstairs and
Oh, the smell's getting worse. You can smell it through the elevator doors. That's how bad it is.
okay.
Okay, now I start smelling something, but it's not that strong.
For everyone else that's like a normal person, it is absolutely horrendous.
I look at Freeze and I go, I wish I have your nose now.
Okay, I really need to sleep, so I'm going to try and power through this.
Fleury, you can see as you enter the apartment, Fleury is sat at the dining table with a very sour expression on her face, and she's doing the tap motion with the fingers on the hand, like
I'm
looks
going
absolutely pissed off.
I'm going to sense where the smells come from and then follow it, even though it's not strong for me going
Okay.
through. And then is it in the toilet? And then I go,
It's towards the communal toilets, yes.
and then I say, okay, I'm gonna make an air refreshener. I'm going to make magic tinkering to
Okay.
make air freshener.
Okay. What smell are you putting on?
No, it's magic tinker, and then it's one of the few things that I can do, like make mundane mundane item emits light.
Produces
having-
noise.
Not produces noise. This one is produces smell, odor, and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm asking
well,
like what smell it is.
Let's see, how bad are we talking about? Because I don't think Rose is gonna
I mean,
cover
okay.
anything.
Let me put it this way: like, if somebody shits in the public bathroom, that stupid
Mhm.
vanilla spray doesn't
Mhm.
make it smell like vanilla. Now it smells like
Yeah.
shit mixed with vanilla.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, because lavender is the only thing that is in my mind. So
What about raspberry?
No.
Raspberry.
Raspberry. Does raspberry have any smell?
Yes, it
I've
does.
never
It's very,
Yes,
it's
yes,
very
it does.
sour
I have
and
never
sweet.
smelled raspberry before.
You should. It's very
Listen, I fucking love IKEA's raspberry candle.
Actually,
Unfortunately,
since-
my
idea.
IKEA is shut
So
down. But anyway,
this toilet, specifically where he dumped it, I'm assuming he
Yes.
put it down the actual physical toilet, like where you.
he basically like poured it into the toilet bowl and flushed it. He basically whoosh and then
Okay. So I see Frisk tinkering, and then I go
Yep.
in. My eyes are watering.
oh yes, it's very bad.
Um,
Yeah, I found the
it-
sauce.
is it 1 cubic foot? Is it 30
Okay,
cm by 30 cm by 30 cm?
Okay, that's a bit hard to answer because you actually do not. You're definitely in the toilet right now. The smell is coming from there, but it is not coming from the toilet. It's coming from the floorboards.
Oh,
Like it spilled?
No, it didn't spill. Like you can see that the toilet itself, the floorboards, right? There are like ceramic tiles on top of wooden planks,
Uh-huh.
and it's coming through the floor.
Okay.
So
The
please roll me an intelligence check first, okay?
The flat intelligence?
Flat intelligence, or you can also use history if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna try
I-
history.
I can investigate if you want me to
25.
do investigate.
Okay, with a 25, you look at the toilet and you know this model is the most commonly used model used throughout the realm. And how it works is that it's a glorified outhouse where there's a septic tank underneath the toilet that needs to be changed out frequently.
Bruh.
You can ask this smell deprived gnome to go change
You're
the
f-
septic tank.
You're fairly certain that what happened is that someone threw something down the toilet and it smelled so bad because it was just stuck inside the septic tank.
I'm out of character. How come Freeze doesn't smell as bad as we do?
Good question.
He has been tinkering with all sorts of weapon, including leather armors.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so you get that, Udira. You can make do with what you want with that.
I'm gonna like quickly walk out because my eyes are watering, and I'm like, it's definitely the septic tank. It's under the floorboards. I'm going to just let Olivia know because I don't think we can sleep through this. He's
Oh,
it's like,
"But-"
yes, please. I would like to sleep.
Frisk stops tinkering. Is like, oh, is that it? Do you know how do I access the septic tank?
Well, if you decide to look inside the toilet floorboards, right, you will find that one of the hatches is actually loose, and you can open a small trap door.
I'm like quickly leaving the room, and I yell out, and I'm like, there should be a hatch somewhere. There. Just,
Okay.
bleh.
Okay, I finished tinkering and make it raspberry. Seems two of them like raspberry more.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
The raspberry, and then I go to open the hatch and go down to the septic tank.
All right, so you open the hatch. Looking down, you see a small crawl space with 3 large septic tanks.
Is all three of them are equally
no.
as
No. It's just coming from the left one, the far left one.
okay. Far left one. Okay. Ooh, okay. How big are we talking about?
Japanese bathtub style, the bathing punya bucket.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Does the smell wake the Delta's currently NPC up? If not, I'm just gonna ask Dichi dump it on the bed.
Oh, Deltas is drunk unconscious, so he's not gonna wake up anytime soon.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Dichi to dump his sleepy ass on the bed.
Okay, sure. So with that, Olivia comes up soon and she has a military face mask on. She's looking over the situation, like, what is happening here? Why does it smell like a chemical attack?
Okay. I'm gonna ask. I didn't know Olivia is here, so I'm gonna just ask D3 to come down with me and try to carry
D3 will
it.
not fit. D3 will not fit.
Oh, then never mind. Then D3 is just gonna.
Let me put this into perspective. The crawl space is so small that you can comfortably stand up and you only have like an inch from hitting the ceiling.
Wow. Okay, never mind. D3 is not gonna fit.
That's why I say it's a crawl space.
Okay. Okay. In that case, DG is gonna stand in the living room like a statue. Okay then.
Okay. Olivia's like you hear Olivia like her footsteps get closer and you hear
I let
just
her...
like is everything no she's next to Frisk now.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's like, is everything okay down there? Is it the septic tank?
It's definitely the septic tank.
Okay, do you have predigestion by chance?
I do.
No, she's talking
No,
to Frisk.
no.
Not Frisk.
Sadly, no.
I look at her.
Okay.
What do we need to do? Like, I can probably
Hang on.
get down there.
Hang on. I'll settle it. She looks over, she like walks over to the air freshener, takes a deep breath first, and tells you to exit the whatchamacallit? The crawl space.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I move away.
Alright, as she's climbing down, she pulls out a wand. A minute later, instant relief as the smell stops.
Oh.
But at least now the room smells like raspberry because it's still going.
Fleury, you can hear Fleury just cheer. She's like, yes, sleep! As she just charges into the thing, right? Into her own room and just hear the sound of the door slam and she go to sleep. Downstairs, you hear... Hang on. You hear like all the other inhabitants of the hotel go,
Wow.
I can go to sleep.
Success.
Success. And then climb back up, opening the hatch, not closing because Olivia is not out yet. Like,
Olivia comes out, she takes out the face mask, she's like,
if you want, you can just stand underneath the air freshener.
thank you. She does. She's like, thank God, Tara.
I
Okay.
just look at the situation and I'm like, I think I'm probably going to sleep until 11. And then I trudge to my room. While walking, I will prestige the air clean in front of me, like just as I walk, just clean.
Okay. Is
Sadly-
anyone gonna grab Curtis from downstairs though?
He's sleeping. He's sound. He
sleeping,
needs to do
he's
something early in the morning.
And 10 out of 10, the air under the dome is a heck of a lot cleaner. It is perfect
Oh,
temperature.
yes.
He
Definitely.
is living his best life.
Alright, so as you head back into your own rooms and fall asleep, you all can breathe a comfortable deep breath as the smell is no longer lingering.
Very
All right.
sad.
Morning arises. Wait. I'm just gonna roll a d100 real quick. All right, first 101, please.
No, okay. Wait, where's the one-on-one channel?
It says 101 though.
Yeah, but where's the one-on-one channel? I don't see it. DM, where's the one-on-one channel? Where did you hide it?
Oh, hang on.
DM whispers, I guess.
He
Yeah.
drag. Okay, so what is Curtis gonna do?
I guess he's probably wearing his best outfit and try go to the place after breakfast, I guess.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. How about you guys?
I'm sleeping till 11. Like, she tired, and we need 8 hours rest. Otherwise, disadvantage on everything.
I see.
Because mechanics.
Oh, you get fucking
Yes.
English. My turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
exhaustion point if you don't rest. If you don't sleep.
Okay, what if we didn't get a full 8 hours rest?
Usually exhaustion.
Yeah.
You still?
Yeah.
When you're exhausted, there's a disadvantage.
Yep.
I think.
So if you go to
Mm.
your sheet, you
Yeah,
can turn on
you
the
told me
exhaustion
before.
tracker. Then
Oh
you.
no,
I mean,
I'm too late.
No.
you
We're
don't.
still playing. We're still playing.
Oh,
You fell asleep.
I just like lie down and slept.
Yeah.
I slept for one whole day and I'm still sleepy. What the hell? Oh, I
It's
guess the
alcohol.
the
Alcohol.
ale must be kicking in.
Yeah.
We cleaned your stupid puke.
Oh, you guys cleaned it? Ooh.
Yeah, but we still don't know who
Wait,
did it.
but you guys didn't know who did
No,
it.
we
That's the
still
best
don't,
part.
because we went to sleep. So this is like next morning. 10 out of 10. Udira is going to continue sleeping until 11. So
I guess I'm going
Wait,
to
where's DM?
DM went to go secret chat with Frisk.
risk.
They're doing some secret shit.
Yes.
Fucking last semester bullshit I'm facing right now, man.
Ooh.
It has to be on my last semester where. Hey, oh, by the way, got some news to share with you guys. Apparently, I am one of the very few people in the whole of Malaysia to be like an assistant for the lead presenters for a conference from social science scholars all over Malaysia and the whole of SEA.
Ooh, tell me more. Also, what are you studying?
Mass communications.
Mass comm. And social sciences. Oh, that's an
Under
interesting
mass
jump.
comm. No, social science is under mass comm.
I
No,
see.
social sciences can be a lot of things.
Yeah, basically, mass comm is under social
Yes.
sciences.
Yeah. But specifically, which one? Is it
No, there's multiple types
socioeconomics?
like advertising, journalism,
No, as in like
corporate comm.
like which one? Which social sciences, socioeconomics?
This one is the general one, I would say.
Oh, so media related lah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool too.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
That is amazing.
When start? What do?
On the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, DM, I'm back.
Oh shit, you're back. What the fuck?
Surprise!
Yes,
bitch.
it's done.
Wait,
I
wait,
finished the meeting.
Oh,
that's
holy shit.
okay.
Nice.
In that case, we can fight. We have deltas. We can fight.
Fight.
So, I've imparted a bit of RP-ness to Frizz. If
Yeah,
he
yep.
wishes to disclose, he can disclose.
Okay.
So, as the night passes without any further things, Deltas, can you mute yourself? Sorry, I can hear myself.
Oh, wait. Now? Testing?
Microphone test.
Testing.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right.
the rest of the night passes by without much incident. Most of you get a rather troubled yet peaceful sleep, as some of you are blackout drunk. Why are you laughing? That's you, Deltas.
Yes, I know.
All right, sure. As you all wake up to the morning sunlight or afternoon sunlight for some of you all are relieved to know that the smell is
Gone.
gone. Unfortunately for one of you wake up in a rather cold sweat.
Oh, cold sweat.
Whom's?
Oh my.
Whom's?
Is I?
The
Oh,
smallest.
the smallest.
The smallest guy. All right. So let me get to Curtis first. Curtis, you wake up. You feel absolutely refreshed. Looking over, you see, oh yeah, I fell asleep inside the lobby. Directly in front of the concierge.
Oh dear. This is like the
This is
old
an awkward situation here.
this is like the old days. And then I look at Olivia. Good morning.
She can't see you. She's just, remember, the outside of it is red, so
Wait,
she
wait.
can't see inside.
If it's been 8
No, no.
hours, it disappears.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's definitely been more than 8 hours, and if that's the case, Olivia just looking at you sleeping on the thing.
On the
She's
carpet.
like, She does give you pity though, so at some point you notice you're being moved and you're deposited onto a nearby couch.
Someone
Wait,
is strong
how
enough to
strong
move a
is
fur ball.
Olivia that she can carry her?
Someone is strong
Gertrude?
enough to carry a fur ball.
She
Oh
probably
yeah,
has
she
Damn.
is.
Tensor's floating disc.
Or that.
Alright, so you wake up.
I wake up. Yes. And then I saw I already at the couch. It's like,
Mhm.
this is nice. And then
This is nice.
smell. I noticed the smell is nice already. Oh, they fixed it.
They
Mm.
fixed it.
Because I guess being a phobo, my nose is kind of sensitive, more sensitive. So I'm quite happy lah. So I'll go upstairs and check with my friends.
Okay.
What are they doing?
Some of them have woken up already. You can see that Fleury is doing her morning exercise routine, so she's doing sit-ups inside the living room.
Nice. Okay.
I'm fairly sure everyone else is still asleep.
I don't
From
think I'll
one
be
end of
asleep.
the corridor.
I don't think I will be sleeping.
All right, so you do see Frisk like come out from his room, and he looks absolutely haggard as if he hasn't slept the entire night.
I go to Frisk. It's like, good morning.
Bliat.
Are you okay? You seem kind of out of sorts. I mean,
Fine.
okay, there's a lot of fines here. Small.
And then I pull a chair
Mm-hmm.
and pull it to close to where I set up the raspberry smelling air freshener.
Mhm.
I just put it there and then sit down and just take a deep breath of air freshener. It just sits there. Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Does he look fine? Can I inside check?
Oh, you don't need to roll for that. He absolutely does not look fine.
uh, you, you say you're fine, but you don't look that fine. Are you sure you're okay?
Real answer, no. Fake answer, I'm fine. It's
Is there anything you need?
no, there is nothing you can do. Trust me.
Um,
Take a deep breath and yawn.
okay. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, I'll go check on the others. See
Uh,
how.
yeah.
Wait,
Curtis,
hold on.
Curtis.
Yes.
If you see if Uhira is awake. If she is, tell her where I am and I need to speak to her.
Sure.
Okay.
I will do
Okay,
that.
so Curtis, you hear loud snoring coming from Deltus's room. Very, very loud snoring.
I see.
Udira's room is locked.
Oh,
I'm fairly certain Deltus's room wasn't locked because did she just toss it
Yeah, I
into
just
the
dump
room?
him. Yeah, I just dump him. I didn't do anything to the door.
So
oh,
you're that tired of carrying me, ah?
Yeah, the robot was carrying you as a parade rifle, so it's like holding. Hang on, let me grab a picture.
zero kasih sayang.
Zero kasih sayang.
Hang on, hang on. I
Where
need
is
to
he?
find the
Where is he?
picture.
Where is he? Dead.
I need to find slowly.
He's the only one. No, man, you know what?
The ale
Aha.
took effect.
Perfect. I found the perfect image. D3 armor was holding you like how this soldier is holding his rifle.
Whoa.
Whoa! But imagine instead of like this, very fine dress uniform soldier, It is Zaku in green.
No, wait. How was my body that straight?
No, it's not straight, it's limp, but that is how he would hold it if you are a gun.
He was basically
get what I
holding
mean?
fireman style.
Yeah. But your body still goes limp over his body, but that's how he holds you with one hand.
Okay, so Curtis, what would you like to do? You can see that Fleury is more or less done with her morning routine, and she makes a cup of coffee for herself, makes one for Frizz, and she looks over at you and gestures towards the coffee maker.
Uh, sure, I was actually heading when I had to get breakfast, but we can start with coffee. And then
All right.
I'll-
Suddenly, you hear a very, very loud, blood-curdling scream come from Deltus's room, which causes everyone else to wake up.
jeez. He just
So, so Horn and Udira, you are woken up by screaming, very loud screaming.
Very, very tired.
I
Open door.
mumble in my own room to myself. What the fuck?
It's like,
You,
snap.
the rest of you hear like very, very quick and what's it called? Very quick, hurried footsteps and the loud and slamming of a door, and you can see Olivia is in the room with a dagger in hand. Like, who the fuck? What was happening?
I'm standing at my door. The door is open, and I'm just like very confused. Did it sound like Delta's voice?
I would say the rest of you that were asleep probably couldn't distinguish as well because you were suddenly woken up by it. But let's just say everyone else who were awake is probably Delta's.
Okay. Dota screaming like a girl. I command D3 armor and go check.
All right, so how does D3 armor open the door?
Open like normal, but he's not like fast or slow. It's just regular, just open. Like, yep. Just not anticipating anything, just open it.
All right,
And look
D3
at it.
armor. So Deltas, you see your door suddenly open and you see the hulking form of D3 armor standing outside, looking inside like, what the hell just happened?
Of all things to appear, it had to be a robot.
And then I come behind the robot. Hello.
You see your Furbolg fan appear behind the robot as well.
Uh, so basically, what is this? Quote unquote, in a demon nightmare kind of thing occurred lah.
Ah.
So what happened was, let's just say in my dream, I tend to have battles with the demons, which my guild used to, my Slayers guild used to like kill or take commissions on defeating. So let's just say I was possessed by one. So that's what kind of like woke me up.
Oh.
And then after you explaining everything, Hon just jump in ready to fire. It's like, what's up? What's going on?
You see your martial artist also burst into the room like ready to throw down some beat, like he tried to beat down the robot from yesterday.
Hey, D3 armor say you can try sparring with it maybe.
And then from the hallway, they're still sitting there, closing his eyes. Like, he's not that hard to take down. Do you
And
hear
then
that?
I was like, I just look around and I was like, wait, who shouted? Who screamed? Good morning? What?
Good morning to you too, Horn.
And then I lower my face. I'm like, I need a
Were you
coffee.
having a
I
bad
just walk
dream?
out of the room. I just say, I need a coffee. And I just walk out of the room.
I just get up and just, like go and wash my face.
Mm.
Good morning, Freeze. Good morning, Curtis.
Morning. What happened?
At this
I just-
time, at this point, Fleury has already become a glorified waitress now. She's like serving everyone coffee.
Thank
And
you,
then
Ray.
I asked D3 to stop holding the door because I noticed he's still holding the door.
D3 just
D3, I
holding
need
the
to
door,
move.
blocking the door.
Yeah,
I
just
need you to move,
holding.
Dimitri.
Okay.
No.
I asked him to stop holding the door and move away, come back to me, and stand beside me.
D3 armor moves, and you can hear someone like, keep it down, talk, 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 as someone is banging onto the ceiling with a floor pot.
Mm.
All right, so D3 armor makes his way over very loudly. It's quite heavy, just thunks across across the floor. All right, so what would you like to do now? It's morning.
Me,
Everyone is
wait.
having their cup of coffee.
For me, I'll have my cup of coffee in my room. I dress up. I wear my what is this hooded cloak and just walk out straight without looking at anyone. I just walk out.
Just leave the room.
Oh,
No, just like leave for a while. Like I need to go get some
okay,
fresh
okay.
air.
Sure.
I
All right,
see.
so you all see your friend Delta's head outside. What about the rest of you?
I'm still booting up. I'm like, what happened? I'm still sleepy. Oh, coffee tanks. Like still
Alright.
hazy, just watching people.
Flurry, after serving coffee, is just gonna sit down and start disassembling her gun in front of her meal.
I look at Flurry and Flurry, and I say, "How's your new toy?
Sorry?
How's your new toy?"
She looks at it, it's like, oh, it goes pretty well. I would love to show you how it works, but I'm fairly certain it would be considered impolite in a place like this.
I'm sure opportunity will present itself.
It already did. You were asleep when that happened.
I know, right? What a
She-
day.
She gives you a small smile and goes back to reassembling her gun. Okay. So, the rest of you all.
I guess. Do the do the waiters last night about the guardhouse afternoon tea. Afternoon tea is midnight, right? Night. No, sorry.
Huh? What is happening?
Oh my god!
What is
Even
happening?
you are
No way.
you are infected as well. No.
Like Udira
no,
is sleepy. I am not. What did I hear?
Sorry.
Hang on, what?
Like, so for me it's like is and then I asked, is afternoon tea the name of the place or is it the time?
I'm
Time.
pretty sure it's the time
Okay.
drink.
Okay.
My god! It's infecting real life people. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
What time is it?
We'll say it's roughly 9:30 right now.
Did everybody get like a night's rest?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. I reset everything. Okay, good.
I also reset it.
Oh,
I'm like,
if anything, I'll just go downstairs and just play like a lo-fi in the
Oh, okay.
lo-fi
lo-fi study
tunes to
music.
brunch with.
Sure. Let me play some lo-fi for you. Give me a second.
Oh wait. If it's
kind of like
if it's YouTube, I don't want to get like DMCA'd.
Oh no, it's fine. It's from Voice Mod itself.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to tell. Oh, that's pretty
Go on.
loud. I'm going to tell Curtis. I'll be ready in a bit with everyone else, and then we can go, I guess.
yeah, sure. While you're doing that, I'll just keep up my skills and just play some tunes for the hotel lobbies in the
Sure.
hotel lobbies.
Okay, so 1 second. First, you hear this.
I instinctually wait. I instinctually pull whatever out and say hello.
Okay, so you do that. You actually pull out the wristwatch.
Yeah, so I just instinctively I don't know what I'm doing. Just pull out and then I press. I don't know what I press. I just press and then put it in my ear like hello.
All right, so as you press it, you hear the sound. Looking over, you can see some writing on it. You see some writing on the screen.
Okay.
In the
Red
fantasy
text.
WhatsApp.
Is it a writing that I can understand language-wise?
Sure, we'll just say it's common. You can see. Essentially, what it says is error fingerprint not matched.
Oh, oh, oh! Wait, what? Oh, it's this thing. God damn it! And I toss it back in the bag of holding.
At this point, I just imagine whoever's on the other end is like, wait. Okay, so. A few minutes passes, then everyone gets ready, doing their own stuff. Curtis, you're playing fairly nice music for the rest of the lobby. Please roll a performance check. Deltas, you're also downstairs, I assume.
Oh, hopefully this is good.
You should be fine.
Ah!
10 is good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's
Unless
like
you're
back-
fighting a robot.
It's like
Yeah.
background. It's like background noise, so it's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, so Delta, as you are outside, like taking a deep breath of air, right, you start to hear music starting being played from inside the hotel. And you turn around, your friend Curtis has descended.
Curtis has descended.
Yes.
It's descended with such amazing music that it makes me calm.
Yep. And a short while later, the rest of your friends come down as well.
Nice. So, what's the plan?
We are going to the
Kill people?
hang on. Out of character. What was the place called again? I keep thinking barracks, but it's like
The guardhouse.
House?
guardhouse. There we go. We're going to the guardhouse.
We are not going to
To
kill
the
people.
guardhouse, go we!
We are not killing people. Curtis is going to perform.
At least get I think audition. I think.
Audition for the play
Yeah,
to the
for
princess.
for the princess.
Okay, we
Alright, so-
we walk and talk.
Mhm.
I'm
Alright, so
assuming
as
I
you-
also buy food and then walk and talk and eat at the same time.
Okay, that's fine. So you're munching down your respective foods and whatnot as you are heading your way towards the guardhouse. You pass by several of the inhabitants of the town, most of which don't really react to you. Some, the more friendly ones, do wave their hands or give a very brief good morning.
Mhm.
The blacksmith, what was her name again?
She is.
Hang on.
I have a
wrote
name,
this down.
Zofkira. Zofkira.
Zofkira.
Zofkira is outside arranging new equipment that she has constructed yesterday. Waves at you all as you pass by.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm going to take out the thing that I bought because I don't think I passed it to her.
Yeah, you did not.
I'm going to go Zofkira. Yesterday when we bought some stuff from you and my idiot friend was flirting with you, I apologize. But I got this for you from Gelt's apothecary and he uses it and I think it would be really helpful.
She grabs the tray and she looks at you like a bit confused, like, "Thank you, but what is this?
Oh, you just
she
put
looks at
money in it. And then I
Is it a safe?" He looks at it and he's like, "This is a safe?
no, it counts the money for you.
Oh, really?" And she looks over, she reaches her hand into a deceptively deep pocket and pulls out a bunch of coins of assorted value, just throws it into the velvet tray, which displays a holographic amount. She's like, "Oh,
A
Yes!
whole new
finally!"
world.
She grabs the thing very excitedly, runs back into the whatchamacallit, runs back into her blacksmithy, and you can hear her start roaring in joyous jubilance, which is responded by her other workers.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving and have her like, you know, when you get a new toy, you're like, let's put everything in here.
All right. Yeah, out of game, she's resorting her finances right now.
Nice.
All right, so as you all head over to the guard post,
Mhm.
you don't see too many guards. You do see, upon arriving at the guard post itself, you see only two guards in moderate gear standing outside the main gates.
Oh. I'll go up to the guard and say, "Excuse me, do you know
Where
do you
you
say?
could register for the.
where? Thank you. Where you could register for the performance for the princesses
Tomorrow's tea party.
All right,
tomorrow's
today's.
Today's tea
Today's
party.
tea party.
today's
tea
tea
party.
party.
The
Yes,
guard
they-
has a very the guard on the left, the one you're talking to, has a very tired expression on him. You can
Mhm.
see this man is wearing the traditional guard outfit from Herbian Kingdom. So it's like blue outfit with some pieces of metal armor attached to him.
I
He gives you
clench
a
my fist visibly.
the guards don't seem to notice, but as he starts replying, it's like, yes, about that. And then you hear behind him, he gets cut off for a second. Turning around, you see the guards suddenly get into attention and salute the man. Sergeant Major, how can I help you? And you can see this very, very old, frail man, very, very old, like 80, 90s year old, approach the two guards. This man is more or less skin and bones at this point, and he points at the two guards and starts speaking. And you can see the two guards like, yes, sir, and salute the man, and the man walks off while mumbling.
So, sometimes I
What?
want to cast comprehend.
A little bit.
Can anyone comprehend
Yeah.
stupid?
I,
I wish I knew.
All right, so the first guard that you're speaking to turns around and looks at the subordinate and says, "Well, you heard the man go grab the broom and go sweep up the front of the palace." And the other guy is like, "Wait, you
you
understood that?" It's like, "Yes, now go." As he's like shooing the other guard away.
Wow, he has comprehend language built in.
He looks at you. It's like, "Oh wait, are you asking me how I understood him?"
I nod.
He
Yes.
shrugs. No, I don't. Frankly, I don't think there's anyone in our regiment that understands completely 100% what he says.
So we can't
Huh.
comprehend. Oh, okay.
He must be a
Okay,
very
so he cannot.
important person.
Sorry?
Anyways, now
must
we
be a
go
very
straight to the
important
point
person.
and ask. What is this?
Uhira was speaking.
Oh, sorry, Udira. Sorry to cut you off. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I was just making a comment. He must be a very important person.
Oh
I
yes,
don't recognize him.
he is the second in command of the guards here.
Okay. Oh,
Very, very, very old man, and I'm fairly certain I'm the only person in this godforsaken town that understands what he says.
did he have? Was he caught by someone? And then I've heard horror stories about people having their tongues cut
Oh
off.
no, he's just old.
Ah,
He's just very, very old.
to be fair, we very rarely see somebody that old.
That is very much true. The life expectancy in this realm is about 70 years old, if I'm not mistaken, and this man is 95 years old.
Hmm. And then I looked at Deltas. Did you say something?
Ah, yes. One of our comrades here would like to register for the upcoming, what is this? High tea that's occurring. That is as a singer or as a
Performance.
musician. Yes, performer.
Oh, I see. Very well. Well, you need to head into the castle, but before that, I'll need to relinquish you of your weapons.
All right, I take out.
I put
Alright.
the weapons that I have, which is a
Yep.
short sword and a dagger.
Then she looks over. He looks over at the rest of you as an armor as well.
Come on.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
He looks
give me-
over at the rest of the party. It's like he notices Fleury and she says, "Oh, no worries, ma'am. You do not need to relinquish your weapons or armor." And then she
Is it
looks over.
Is it because she's nobility?
Why else would you think?
I'm sure everyone in this town, the Frizz is like awake, but it's
Wait,
not
what?
Frizz talking. It's not Frizz talking. I'm pretty sure everyone in this town knows her, and she gets every credit.
I
No,
mean,
I
to be
shrug.
completely honest with you, she is wearing the cape of like Herbian Kingdom nobility, so there's that lah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but Frizz didn't know, so he's just gonna start battling.
But yeah,
Right.
in any case, you can see Fleury turns back to the rest of you and just shrug her shoulders in an apology. She's like, "I don't have control of this. I'm sorry."
I care very little. It's protocol. Just gotta do
All
it.
right. Let's go.
When you said armor and equipment, how much am I giving? As you know, how many I'm carrying.
The guard is fully expecting you to disrobe of all of your weapons and armor.
Um, I get to the point where I
So-
have to take off the studded leather armor, and I look at him and I'm like, "Is that a bathroom or a changing room? Because you're asking a woman to disrobe in public."
She looks at you, it's like, and Flurry nudges you in the shoulder, and she whispers into your ear. This might not be normal for you, but it is normal for us. And she looks over, it's like, don't worry, I can set up a blind of sorts, as she pulls out several unmovable rods and sets them up and gives you a privacy screen.
Okay, I go there.
I sigh and then like armor, shield, my multiple weapons, crossbow.
All coming out of
Everything.
his backpack.
It's not backpack, it's like actual frisk carrying because he can't carry that much.
And then the guard is like, "What?"
It's like, what is happening? Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
like he has that concerned look. Is he gonna start a war or something?
A one-man war.
Okay, I come
All
out
right.
after a while with everything folded neatly,
Mhm.
and it's sort of wrapped nicely so nothing goes missing.
Yep.
And then, is there a place where I'm supposed to put this?
He walks behind into the actual guard post that he was standing in front of, and brings out a large wooden chest. He opens it and points inside. Please deposit your wares inside.
You sure that is enough for this?
I
Oh yes,
quit.
definitely.
Do we get
Okay.
our own chests?
It's like, no, just in here.
Right. What's your name again?
He points out. Let me pull up my thing. I was about to say Jonathan, but someone already has the name Jonathan, so we'll say
Jonathan.
Vincent.
Vincent.
I'm not
Is
gonna
there
write
some
that
kind of
down.
name tag?
Well, there is no name tag. The only identifying feature is the badge and shoulder cape, unfortunately.
Okay. Vincent.
Oh, what's the logo of our cape again? Do we
Sorry?
all wear the same
Oh,
cape?
we're
no.
we're wearing just normal traveler's garb. The
Okay,
cape
okay,
is
okay.
more
Yeah, it's
like a
depending on who
Hebridean
wants to wear it.
kingdom
Yeah, like some
signifier.
people wears them, some people don't. It's
Yeah.
up to preference.
Okay.
Then I go, Vincent, take care of my things because I
Yes,
wouldn't
of-
want them to go missing.
Yes, of course, you have my word. And he gestures again towards the chest.
Okay.
They're
So
already inside.
okay, when you said everything, does that include my chest that has
No.
all my hunters item that includes wooden stake, holy water, steel mirror, and whatnot? Those for
Yes, of
monsters.
course. The guy's
mean-
looking at you, it's like, how do you carry all this nonsense, small man?
Oh, small man, 194 pounds worth of items.
Wait. Holy water doesn't count, right? We're talking weapons.
They want it. I'm gonna give it. Gonna put it in the box.
Essentially, what can be weaponized in any sort of way has to go into the box.
So yeah, 194 pounds.
All right, so what happens is, Frisk, are you going first?
Going first. I'm gonna take out my what I call casual wear and replace it with my heavy armor that I was wearing.
Okay, so as you approach the chest itself, right, you know for a fact that this chest will definitely not fit all of your equipment.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked him. He said yes.
All right, so as you approach it, what do you put in first?
I guess I'm gonna put in the heavier stuff in first. So will be first line of business will be my plate armor.
All right, so the plate armor itself, even when you have it folded up, it's
Hmm?
still pieces of metal, so it's quite large.
Mhm.
So as you put it into the chest, it disappears.
Oh, it's those type of chests. Then I'll just immediately just let it go instead of like properly put it in.
Okay, so essentially it went poof, 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 poof. The chest is now empty and all your stuff is gone.
Okay.
And the guard grabs up the chest and beckons the rest of you all to come closer and deposit your shit.
I've already put my things in.
Okay, everything goes poof and the chest just remains empty.
Mm,
Mm,
okay. I'll put my stuff
Oh
in.
shit! You know what? Actually, now I think about it, I'm just in case someone somewhere accidentally used the dagger. I'm going to
Damn it!
I'm
Fuck.
going I'm going to unequip my gloves.
You know what I said? You know what I say to that? What I say to that, Frisk?
Hmm?
What I say to that? This is what I say.
I know you would do that because
Oh,
it
you-
will be the most you did make a example like few weeks ago and I remember it. I remember it.
All right, fair enough. Fine, you take off your gloves.
try to trick try to trick me of holding a fucking weapon in front of the princess, huh?
All right, the gloves come off.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
Okay, so everyone else, Roger
Uh,
and Deltas.
I only got one dagger, so
Okay,
I
you toss
only
dagger.
I only have a halberd. The spear I haven't. I just left it at the hotel first. I didn't want anyone to see that.
Wait, you left it at the hotel?
That
Huh?
what?
Okay, sure.
Why? Should I go and get it back?
Too late. Too late.
Sorry, I do
Ah.
have 10 darts as well. So
Oh yeah, sure.
everything.
Deposit that in.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. Everyone more or less has their weapons inside now, so you all head inside
Ah.
the. All right.
oh.
The outside of the palace is a rather large place, and you can see that it is lined with white marble walls, capped with what's it called? Blue canopy brick roofs. Approaching the interior of the palace itself, you see outside stood several palace guardsmen clad in their golden armor. And for those who has a passive perception of 12 and higher, you will hear that the armor is emitting what's it called? Like a low humming sound.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Low humming sound.
Yep. As you all enter the throne, the what is the entrance area, whatever it's called,
The
okay.
foyer?
The foyer, thank you. The foyer. You can see that several attendants are busying themselves doing whatever menial tasks,
Mhm.
and there are units of palace guardsmen walking around as well.
Hmm.
The foyer. Okay, thank you. As you enter, you are beckoned forward by the palace guardsman, and he asks you in his very weird voice, "Greetings, welcome to the palace. How may I assist you today?"
Greetings. My name is Curtis Silverstar, and I would like to uh get uh, get to know. Sorry. I would like to audition for the princess's tea party as one of the uh performers. Hmm. There.
All right, the guardsman gives you a look and he responds,
Very well, proceed to the second floor. One of the attendants will be with you shortly for your evaluation.
You. And then did you see that? Did you see that? Oh my god. It's been a while since I last performed. Ah,
Oh.
it's like the shocking face. It's good.
Well, I can't help you because I'm assuming it's gonna be a one-on-one performance check. So good luck, I would say. Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
"All
thank
right, all right." So,
you. I go up.
so Curtis heads up. The imperial guard the palace guard looks over to you all.
There is a waiting room to your right over there, and he points down the hallway. You may wait there while your friend is doing his audition.
Okay. I will just walk to the waiting room.
Anyone would wanna come with?
Are
I
we
think you are
allowed
the
to?
only one proficient in performance.
Like, oh, because we're not performing, but is there like a waiting area
No,
There is
we
a-
are going to the wearing area.
where
Yeah,
we
we're
can
going to a
walk?
waiting area while
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
The
okay,
the,
okay,
the
okay.
radio just told us where it was.
I hardly heard because there was a lot of interference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So as you head your way over to the waiting room, it's a rather grand waiting room lah. So you see like several several couches and master chairs that are lined with gold trims and whatnot. There's also a large coffee table in the center of the room with various fruits and treats lah. So as you wait there, we'll stop the session here and we'll continue next week where we'll begin with the performance for Curtis lah. Okay.
Hey.
All right.
Finally.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Great session, guys.
Okay. My back. Oh,
Yeah,
I
It's
think
a chance for you to rematch with a robot.
You almost had it. With that, we'll see
I know,
everybody
right?
next
I'm a
week
bit takpuan.
with Curtis's performance. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.